My mom was telling me about apparently a people that were here with Adam and Eve and biblical time called the Nephilims. They were another being, but nobody likes to talk about them.
Our cousins twice removed.
Word. Yeah. My mom be talking that weird shit sometimes. I'm like, is that gonna be me?
It's gonna be you.
Because sometimes my mom is so smart. You know what I'm saying? She's smart, but then she's so like how smart people when they just go left, you know, and make you start believing in BS. That's when I can't. That's when I gotta reevaluate.
We're about business.
There's this story about this New York City couple dropped their wedding ring. I think it's like tour.
She
I mean,
got
in
me
the green,
back in love
and
again.
the NYC found it.
She made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me back in love again.
Yeah, that'll get us through 3 hours. Sure.
She made me feel like she's my best friend.
Shut
I
up.
never thought that it would happen.
You don't
That I
get
found
started.
myself losing my true love. I thought that this was gonna last forever. I guess love took just the wrong turn. Until I found an angel from heaven with a smile bright as the whole place. With an attitude that's so sophisticated. That's why I had to have her. She got me back in love again one more time. She made me feel that she's my best friend. She got me back in love again, She made me feel like she's my best friend.
Like, okay.
I'm glad to have a woman like this.
Absolutely not.
That made
You know what he
me
said?
feel just
He was like, it needs to be a conversation, not a
from
termination.
dating all the women around the world. So I guess she is the one to change my game plan. But I don't have no problem with the changing. Changing from the bad to the good ways. They say good things come to those who wait. I'm happy to be patient. Now I'm good. She got me back in love again one more time. She made me feel that she's my best friend. My best friend. She got me back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend.
Hey, Felicia White.
I'm glad that you're my lady.
Felicia.
You don't know Felicia.
What's up, dude?
Your love just drives me crazy.
Everybody.
That's your friend.
I can't place no one
Felicia White,
above
are you Sean's friend?
Yes.
You
So
don't-
everything I sing is true. I know we can make it. There's no one gonna
Buddy.
take it.
Felicia.
I need you here for
Felicia, I'm coming to the Bronx tonight.
Sean, you going
I'm
to the Bronx
glad that
tonight?
we're
Yes.
together. That's how I know. She got me back in love again. Back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend.
Yeah.
She
They
got
better
me
be
back
funny.
in love again.
Felicia said yes for years.
She made me feel like she's my
How you feel about that? Now look at your face. Fix
Felicia,
your face now.
Felicia.
First fix your face first. And then go into your conversation. You didn't fix your face yet.
Felicia said where? Where you want to go?
Salsa.
Salsa con fuego, that's right, because it's Tuesday. Are they going to play music tonight too, Sean?
I never thought that
for your performance. I'll bring the phone.
She got me backing up again. Make me feel so good. She made me feel like she's my
Starting right now in a minute.
She got me backing
Yo, T, man. Yo, I promise, man, I'll play your music tomorrow. I don't have a CD player.
Oh, yeah.
I need a CD player. I gotta even go into storage. I don't know. I have one. I just don't know what I did with it.
Somebody gotta see
I gotta find
You
it.
need a file.
I think you left in 2006.
Oh. Yo, and T got some dope music. I was listening to it in the car, but I was like, wait a minute. And you know, my first thought was like, yeah, I got a CD player.
Who has a CD player?
And then I'm thinking, like, wait a minute.
We'll talk about that.
I'm gonna get T. I got you, man. Trust me. We're gonna play your
DJ
music.
T, we're gonna play the music.
We're gonna play it.
Hi Samantha, hi Naroma. Naroma, how are you feeling? Hi Rose. Rose. You guys.
She made me feel like she's
You guys out there, other black people.
I never thought
I look like
it would happen. That I found myself losing
I'm
my
gonna start
true
10.
love.
I did
I
that
thought
one
that this was going to
We starting in 1 minute.
because I was wearing this turquoise dress
What's
and
up?
I wanted to get like a little
Starts up Tuesday. We'll get your morning started right. Boy, Shawn Harvey. What's going on? City's over there. It's on the way. Shawn Harvey, show. Get you to wake up. Good morning to you. We got an action-packed show for y'all today.
with the
We're in the building. YouTube, what's going on over there? Everything over there? Everything good? Good over there? Krista.
Hey
What's up,
Tanya,
everybody?
how are you? Good morning. Who else is in here? Nina keeping it classy, 24/7.
Nina, love you.
Good morning.
What's up, everybody? You ready to go?
She made me feel like
Come
on into the room. Come on into the room. Join the badness today.
Lay down. Did they give you any paint pills?
Got a glass of water right here in the brown cup.
Take one of those.
I don't have the red cup. I'm different. I got the brown cup.
Hi Valerie.
Valerie, what's going on?
Thank you so much. No,
Yo, we in the building right now. Yo, everybody, what's going on over there?
Yeah, Letitia have to be home. Or the woman
Letitia, what's up? I'm chilling to the group.
I can't say good things
come to those who waited. I'm happy to be patient.
Oh, it's the two people one, right?
She got me back in love again. One more.
Hey, everybody.
She made me feel that she's
I'm gonna start right now.
my best friend. She got me back in love again. Again. She made me feel that she's
Yeah, we still here.
I'm glad that you're my lady.
Starting in 1 minute, y'all.
Your
You too.
love just
Good morning.
drives me crazy. I can't place no one above you. So everything I
Come
say
on into
is
the room.
true.
Shawn.
I know we can make it.
Yeah, I have
There's
them.
no one gonna take
He has them,
it.
Valerie.
I have them.
I need you
Can they get them online?
No, you can get them through this. Inbox me how many tickets you need, Valerie. You can get them through me.
Together, that's how I know. She got me back in love again. Back in love
Alright, we're gonna start.
again. She made me feel
Welcome to the show.
she's my best
Church on Tuesday. Bring them sway. Drop this up right Boy, Shawn.
She made me feel like she's my
Cindy J. Cindy, say hi.
finally found myself.
Hi, folks. Good morning, Reverend Sophie. How you doing? Ah, it's probably good. Or if they are.
Get into this. Call in 570-982-69.
She got me back in love again. Make me feel so good. She make me feel like she's my everything. She got me back in love again. Back in love again. She make me feel like she's my best friend.
All right, come on. Starting right now at we gotta start this thing right now. Okay. All right, we're gonna start right now. All right, go. Check this out. Good morning. It's Turned Up Tuesday, December the 4th, 2018, 13 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team. We get your morning started right. We broadcasting on all social media outlets, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, also hardplanes.com. Chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950. Cindy J, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Good morning, everybody listening. We have a great show for you guys today on Turns Up Tuesday. We're going to get started with Front Page News with Cindy J, where I'm going to let you guys know what's going on locally and nationally. So stay tuned for that. Morning, Melina.
Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Melina. Right now, the weather in the Poconos is 38 degrees with a low of 28. So it's actually 28 degrees right now with the high of 38. And then Lehigh Valley is 27 with the high of 39. And New York City is 27 right now with the high of 39. It feels like 29. The weather is sponsored by Kelly B. Hunter at Winning Credit Repair. She helps you conquer your credit challenges so you can live the life you want with the credit you deserve. Feel free to call her at 833-294-6850. She also has an email, which is kelly@winningcreditrepair.com. And we're here on, what is it now? Jesus. Turns Up Tuesday, where you get your morning started right.
Melina Hayes, where you get your morning started right. Also, the show is sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply, 5224 Milford Drive in East Stroudsburg. You can also shop online at BABShair.com. Also, we have the morning buzz, Cindy J, and I guarantee you before 9 a.m., your head will be buzzing.
Yes, Sean, and then you guys make sure you stay tuned in the 9 o'clock hour for Cindy Says, where I'm going to let you guys know what's going on in Hollywood and on TV tonight. So stay tuned for that. And then we have
Harvey's House of Sports with your girl, Valina. Stay tuned.
Okay, so we're back. We're here, Turned Up Tuesday. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Don't go nowhere. Come back. We're going to shout you guys out for the first shift. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go back to the morning drive. DJ not here. Let's go.
Stop clapping.
How you guys feel over there? Whoever's over there. What's going on?
Edward Smith.
Edward, what's going on?
He says he never gets the chance to listen live.
Well, listen.
This morning.
Well, listen live. Edward Smith, listen live. We got him on the bus as soon as we shout out the room. Going in.
I had like a half a bottle of wine last night.
Turn down my wine.
My head is already buzzing. Literally.
You think you're at the Hula Lounge right now? Or you just cooling out?
I really do need to cool out tonight. What was I drinking? Is this a good wine? I got it from the supermarket.
Okay. Now, you know, some supermarkets got the same liquor as the liquor store.
I love the air. No, but that's not what I had last night. They were all out.
Yeah, barefoot.
And then you white.
Now then you coming down to the southern home.
Oh, yeah. No, I had...
Twisted real quick.
I had... It was called Woodbridge by Robert.
Stupid southern home.
I don't know what Woodbridge is.
I think it's all the same. I think it's all the same. Because this pricing from...
Oh, I know what it is.
$12.99.
$12.99.
No, I never had that.
The wine is from $12, $13 to like $24. So all the same. It's really cheap. I don't want to like break this bad news to you. It really is. Just different packages.
You know I don't care, but you know I'm good for some friends. Zia. Look at that thing out the box. 5 liters.
Yes. Oh my God, it takes forever. I can tell that in a weekend.
that little force spout, Shawn, is my friend.
She got me backing up again.
Little cuddle buddy.
Where you just pour it out the tap. Force spout. I love that.
That's why I call it 3 We make that supermarket run and then a liquor store stop.
That's it.
A liquor store stop. Forget about that impending blizzard that's coming with no electricity.
Got no time.
I ain't buying no shovel, no ice.
No, the power's out. All right, get the glasses. Get drunk and go to sleep.
Oh, Carmen, the Carlo Rossi box wine. I never seen Carlo Rossi in the box, but I've seen it in that big
Welcome
old
to the show.
jug.
We about to start. Come on, y'all.
Carmen sees in that big old glass.
Come on in.
Carlo Rossi, that's the truth. I drink the sangria of that.
Carlos Rossi.
It's like a gallon of. It's like
A gallon of, how about the curse? A gallon of BS. That's what it is. Come and see the missed out.
Carlo Rossi, you know.
That's right.
Take that and drink it. I should take it out. You know, I like the way I'm feeling. You know, like. No, I was
We're in
gonna
a break,
take it out. I
y'all.
just didn't have enough time.
Let everybody know. As soon as this song
I like to take out a twist now, halfway between the weeks. Because by Friday, when I start looking crazy, you guys will see me so much.
Turned Up Tuesday.
So you get 2 days of twist, 2 days of out, and then I reboot. That's fine. That's mine. That's my plan.
I need you guys to drop yourself. That's what I need you guys to do. Hey, YouTube. What's going on?
Carlo Rossi, Shawn, put some respect on it. Carmen Stevens said a gallon of fun. Yo, Carmen Stevens, I gotta get snowed in with you, girl. Probably get some trouble.
Carlos Rossi.
I feel like Carmen Stevens staying inside.
Rossi with some hot chocolate. All right, come on. All right, come on.
What?
We're back. It is Turned Up Tuesday. It is Tuesday, December the 4th, 2018, 20 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Show featuring the Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right. We broadcast on all social media outlets, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, also hardfunny.com. We're also broadcasting right here on Drop Your Selfie. The chat room is wide open, or please call in 570 982-6950.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Valina. Right now in Stroudsburg, it is 34 degrees with the high of 38. New York is 38 degrees with the high of 41. We have Allentown at 36 degrees with the high of 40. Our weather is sponsored by Kelly B. Hunter at Winning Credit Repair, where she helps you conquer the credit so you can live the life you want, the credit you deserve. Feel free to give her a call at 833-294-6850 or email her at kelly@winningcreditrepair.com. The show is sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply at 5224 Milford Road, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. She has beautiful wigs, hair care, and things of that nature. And then we have Tawanda Seymour Ribbons and Bows gift baskets. She's located right here downtown at 31 North 9th Street, and she can be reached at 570-861-9260. We're here, y'all, on the Turned Up Tuesday where you get your morning started right.
Valina Hayes, you're absolutely right. We get your morning started right. The show is definitely sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply, 5224 Milford Drive, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, up there by the Bushkill area. But you also can shop online at BABShair.com and go over there and visit our friends Donna and Abby. Let's clap for that.
Yeah, Donna and Abby.
Okay. All right, so we are back. So Cindy J, check this out. We're going to do right now. We're going to show chat room some love, Cindy J, on the Turned Up Tuesday, 22 minutes after the hour on the East Coast, Cindy J.
Yeah,
You'll be all right, Cindy. Everybody, Cindy had some wine last night. She'll be fine.
I'm usually good.
So I want to see a heart. I want to see a heart right now, and we're gonna get into this thing. Where the heart's at? In the chat room, yeah. Where the heart's at? In the chat room, yeah. Where the heart's at? In the chat room, yeah. Where the heart's at? In the chat room, yeah. Where the heart's at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Oh, where the heart?
Turn down for what?
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 Hey.
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 For what? Let's do that again on Turned Up Tuesday. I love
Are
it.
you ready, YouTube?
Are you ready?
Hey.
Where those hearts at? Oh, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Oh, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Yeah, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Yeah, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Yeah, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Oh, where the heart's at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's at?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's at?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart?
Turn down for what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? For what?
For what?
Hey.
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 For what?
For what? Who's in the building?
Shout out to Carmencita.
Hey,
Carmencita.
Gallon of fun.
That's
Gallon
right.
of fun.
Gallon of fun over there.
Shout out to Samantha, aka Juicy.
Hey, hey, Juice,
Turned
keep those
up.
hearts
She's
coming.
Turned up. Valerie Epps.
Hey, Valerie.
Shout out to Tina Graham, the godmother of soul.
Tina
Hey,
Graham.
Grandmother. What's going on, Tina?
Love you, Tina.
Shout out to Rose Gladden.
Hey, Rose.
Shout out to Andre Felder Sr.
Hey,
Yo, that's
Andre.
Jazzy G from the group back in the day.
What up, bro?
That's it.
Shout out to Tynetta Lee. Hi.
Hey, Tynetta.
Good morning.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to Shannon
Simonelli
Figueroa.
Come on in.
Shout out to
Shannon.
Wanda Santiago.
Wanda.
Hey, shout out to Tanya Lynette. Hi, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya.
Shout out to Latoya Neppy Hits Perdican.
Hey, Latoya.
What's going on? Shout out to Nina, keeping it classy 24/7.
Nina. Hey.
Prentice Cox Noble.
Princess.
Shout out to Renee Wilson.
Hey, Renee.
Princess, I got something for you.
Shout out to
I got
Audrey
something for you.
Johnson from Sunny Florida.
Hey, Audrey.
Shout out to Naroma.
Naroma.
What up, Naroma? Shout out to Shay Joy.
Hey,
Hey,
Shay.
Shay.
What's up,
Appreciate
Shay?
you.
Shout out to Alba Lambe.
Hey, Alba.
Alba, yeah, that's my friend.
Shout out to Gregory Young and Nut.
Young and
What's
Nut.
up?
Welcome
That's
to the
all I
show,
have
everybody.
on my side
Okay.
Okay,
right
great.
now.
Okay, cool. All right, Cindy, there's nobody on this side yet. All right, if they're there, I can't see them.
You can't see them.
Okay, so we're back. Remember, please, if you need the ticket for December the 14th, come see me, inbox me. I have the ticket for you for our Christmas party and also New Year's Eve down at the Pocono Plaza Inn. We're promoting that heavy. Y'all come on out, bring in the New Year's in the Shawn Harvey way. Sing Jay with the Black and Silver Fair, Not Elegance. Okay, and that's a few weeks away. Time's flying.
It really is.
Okay,
I
so
know.
before we get into Time's flying, Cindy J, I want to share this with you and Valina Hayes and everybody in the community.
Right.
Shout out to Carmen C, the gallon of fun.
Oh, and shout out to Edward Smith. Hey, Edward.
Hi, Edward.
He's in the building?
Yes, listening live from
Okay,
his home.
no doubt. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. It's where you get your morning started. Right, so Cindy J, you know usually my regular routine when I leave here after the show, I go back down to Bethlehem, Cindy J, where I live.
Run back down.
Yeah, I run to Bethlehem.
You blew up 33.
Yeah, I just, yeah.
Trying to get back
Yeah, I
there.
go. I just,
You don't need to run out of here, Sean.
yeah, no, I gotta go, Cindy. And you know, I go back down. You know, I live in Bethlehem Township, St. J. And I run back down at the end of the day, and I usually go to the Dunkin' Donuts where I live and sit with my old school white guys
Right.
and one black guy. There's like 4 white guys and like a Latino guy,
And then you're the black.
and then I'm the black guy. And all these
I
guys,
heard
these
a
guys
joke
are
like that one
these
time.
guys are older guys, they're older than me, so they're all in their 60s,
Aw.
right? So we just sit there and we always chop it up every day, and then from there, then I go hustle from there,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So yesterday, Cindy J, I leave here after I leave you guys, after a dope show yesterday.
Of course.
You know, this is where you get your
Good morning.
morning started right, Cindy J.
Right.
And get down there, and actually, you know, 2 of them, Jack Holt.
Jack Holt.
Right?
Jack Holt.
Our own Jack
okay.
Holt, right? And Gordon and
That's right.
And our friend Hawk.
Yeah.
Not the Black Hawk.
White Hawk.
White Hawk. The White
Your
Hawk.
Dunkin' Donut.
Right.
Dunkin' Donut Hawk.
So we sitting there, we chopping it up, right, CJ?
Yeah.
Talking about the show. They love the show.
Right.
And we're sitting in the typical Dunkin' Donuts, booths, the whole thing, tables, like any other Dunkin' Donut.
Right.
Parking lot, you see the cars, people pulling it out, getting coffee. Online, people buy online, they go over to the counter, get their coffee, run out.
You can see the donuts behind the cashier.
You can see the donuts behind the cashier. You know what I'm saying? Your folks are mad because they're taking too long for the order.
They have brown uniforms.
That's right. They got the uniforms on popping. The ladies and girls are nice in there. The Dunkin' Donuts, shout out to the ladies down there. You see, like at that Dunkin' Donuts, like the mother is the manager and all her daughters working the street. It's like
That's
that.
right.
It's cool. It's cool. It's like it's a hood situation. So CJ behind us, 2 rows behind us, there's a couple. They're talking. It's a black dude.
Is it a heated conversation?
Yeah, they've chopped it up.
Okay.
It was a black dude, CJ.
Oh Lord. Mm-hmm.
Like maybe in his 40s. Okay. Late 30s, 40s. He had a heavy swag.
Okay.
Had the beard game like y'all love. And he was talking to this white chick, Snow Bunny. Same thing about a 40-year-old Snow Bunny.
Stop it.
These were grown folks, eh?
Right.
So nobody paying, everybody's just talking, right? City?
Yeah.
Everybody's coffee, whatever you're doing.
Right. Whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're doing in the Dunkin' Donuts.
Whenever I go to Dunkin' Donuts, there's never a lot of people sitting in there chilling.
No.
Right?
No.
You're weird.
Yeah, well.
You guys stop chilling in there. Go to a
Yeah, well,
Starbucks.
you know what I'm saying?
Starbucks.
Maybe Cindy might be coming from your gillet. You might be hating a little bit.
No, but you never see anybody chilling in Dunkin' Donuts.
So Cindy, so we all, everybody's talking, everybody's minding their business. The black dude suddenly gets up. Now we sit there for half an hour. I usually sit there for about an hour.
Way too long.
I usually sit there for an hour.
Right, the way he said it. The black guy suddenly gets out. I'm like, what's about to happen?
Right. So he gets up, Cindy.
Oh, shucks.
So he gets up. He walks out, CJ. He walks out.
Oh my God.
His car's parked right in the front, I'm painting that Dunkin' Donuts picture. You can see the parking lot cars coming in and out, right?
Right.
He gets in his car, Cindy J.
Uh-huh.
And he backs out and he drives off.
Oh,
right? It's nothing.
Well, homegirl's still sitting there.
Homegirl is still sitting there, right?
Okay.
The 40-year-old Snow Bunny. It's not a younger Snow Bunny, not a 20-year-old bunny.
Right. She's like, you would call her a hare.
Yeah,
Oh my
God. She's a hare.
Yo, you got the only.
Yeah, Cindy. That's a good one, Cindy. That's a good one. She's a hare.
Oh my God.
She's not a bunny.
No,
when they 35 to 40, they're a hare.
Yo. Oh my God, I'm using that.
Yeah, I gotta use that one. Cindy, about time to come up with
What is going on in here?
Shout out to my folks who dropped the selfie.
Call her a hair.
So Cindy,
right,
that's a good one here. I love that. Good for you.
Thanks.
Where did that come from?
The gillet.
It came from the gillet. Where else you think it came from? You need your gillet cleaned out.
You will call her.
Drain that gillet.
Drain your gillet and you get some creativity in that thing instead of reading them commercials all day. Helena Hayes, guess what? When the dude walked out, he gets in his car, he drives off. The Snow Bunny, the hare, she's behind us, right? All of a sudden, she starts crying.
Oh my gosh.
And I mean crying.
Belina, stop.
Like it started subtle. No, it started subtle. It was tears, it was the tear. You could see her face was red, and then it was like, but she was crying so much she couldn't get out of her seat.
Oh, that's
I think maybe I'm assuming that when he walked out, maybe she wanted to walk out and leave with him, but she
he did
couldn't.
it in a public place.
Yeah, he did it in a public place.
That's
and he was gangster with him. I'm not making none of this up, CJ.
See, that's what happens because us. We done did whatever we had to do.
Yeah.
Who's us? Who's us?
The black guy.
Okay, say it then.
The Cocos.
Say it
ran
then.
up on us.
Say it.
Where are you going? You're
That's
not
right.
leaving me in Dunkin' Donuts.
That's right. Right. Say it.
And then we might cry later.
That's right.
But not.
Liberate
Oh,
yourself.
well, yeah, you ain't leaving
You mean
me in
us.
Dunkin' Donuts.
So City.
Belina would have been like, hell no!
Now, City. Right. But any black woman.
I mean, I'm serious.
So she's sitting there, and of course she's by the cashier
That's horrible,
next to the
I hate
soda
hearing
machine.
stuff like
That
that.
seat right there.
He said that seat right
You know,
there.
that table right there next to the
He
soda
broke her
machine.
heart.
Right
That's
there.
foul.
Right? See,
Right next to
we're
the
sitting
coffee.
in front of them. Right. She's sitting right next to the line.
Damn, man.
So Cindy, like,
Mm.
it's a white woman, and she started crying.
Oh my God.
So Cindy, right, she's sitting there.
And she next to you guys.
Yeah, she's next to us.
Oh, that's
So
horrible.
I look.
Sitting next to a comedian.
No, it's not. No, wait, hold on. I'm a grown man first. Grown man first.
I'm a gentleman
I'm
first.
a gentleman first.
Then I tear that ass
Salsa
up.
que fuego tonight. We're gonna get on that stage and rock out. That's me. So Cindy, it was an awkward moment because she looked. It was eye contact towards the group that we were sitting in with her, and she like, and then I looked at her. She looked at me.
Did you look at her like
Yeah, I
that?
looked. I was like this, like, and she looked. I was like, you know what I'm saying? And
Did you like?
now I
did you
looked
have
at the
hands,
but I looked at the other guys, you know, the white guys, the old guys.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe this is something y'all need to deal with.
Why? Because you
They're white guys, but they out of touch.
Well, the black guy did just break off.
Right, the black guy.
Yeah, you
So
might wanna
City,
stay away.
so City.
I'm done.
While she's crying and the white guys, they.
So you think that's what happened? You think he broke up with her?
No, hold on, City. So I look at her,
With that weird face.
but that was this look first.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
Then I sipped on the coffee and I looked at the fellas and I was like, kind of whispered to them and suggested, like, yo, what are we gonna do?
Our business.
Right.
Captain
They
Save
were
All.
Yeah, I'm trying to save Captain
Save
Save
a hair.
Hey, save a hair. Save a bunny. I like bunny better. So they looking at me like we don't know what you like we don't know what to do.
I can't.
So I look at her, Cindy, and immediately I look outside. The dude was gone. This is 5 minutes. She's still crying. Dude ain't coming back. I don't think he's coming back.
I don't think he's coming back.
Right.
I don't think
So
he's-
I looked at her, and we're all sitting, because we're sitting like where Joe is sitting,
Right.
and we're sitting like this, like well, I'm diagonally looking at this woman.
Oh my God.
Put a pause on that, Joe. And I say to her, Cindy, I go, Miss, are you all right?
No, I'm not alright.
Now,
Oh,
in my
Sean,
mind,
that was nice.
right, you know what I'm saying?
That
It
was
wasn't
nice.
coming from the gillet. It wasn't coming from that dark place.
Right.
That was nice.
It was coming from a place of like concern.
Right.
She was crying, but nobody was saying anything to her.
People don't be caring.
Right.
So I asked her, because we're talking, like I'm sitting here with the fellas.
Yeah.
I said, Miss, are you okay?
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm not being dead. And she just started crying again.
Right.
Aw.
And now you're like, what the
Now
hell?
I think now it's time, because now I want to reach out. But I'm thinking, wait, there's some boundaries here.
Right.
I know I'm not coming from the gillet. I'm not coming from a dark place, Cindy. I know this.
Right.
10 years ago, it'd have been a dog. I'd be like, you crying, boo?
Oh my
Let's
God.
get out of here.
Oh my God.
Very
Let's have a
predatory.
gallon of fun.
You want to make some munchkins?
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
You want some Sutter home?
Oh,
I
snap.
would be like, yeah. You got any
So, Cindy,
dependency?
this is what I did.
What did you do?
I want to know if this was appropriate. Everybody else,
It probably wasn't appropriate.
Cindy, I got out the booth
Oh Lord, you sat by the hair.
and I went over to the next seat to the bunny.
I'm so done.
Shout out to Renee Wilson. She said rabbit seats. Renee, stop! I can't.
So Cindy, now I said, I'm looking at the fellas. They don't want no part of this.
Right.
I'm shocked.
So I go over 2 spaces over, Cindy,
Yeah.
and I go, what happened? I said it just like that. You all right? What happened?
Did you sit next to her? Or
I sat
across
right
her?
now. I got out of my seat, Cindy, and sat next to her, diagonally to where we were sitting.
Okay.
So, but everybody could still hear the conversation.
Right.
So I'm like,
The whole thing is now suspect.
right.
Okay.
See, now there you go. See, now it's getting right. See, there you go. When you thinking the suspect, but I'm coming from a good
I
place,
don't
Cindy.
care.
All right, we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna just share this. This is what really happened.
Nikki, call me.
So So she's like, you know, I'm just a little emotional right now, and I'm going through a lot, and you know, I'm pregnant.
Oh.
I go, pregnant?
The plot
Yeah,
thickens.
yeah. I was like this.
Oh my God.
Remember that old music from the 70s?
Stop.
Right.
Did you put like your hand to your chin? Like,
It's great. I was like.
You said, that's what happened. She gave him test results.
ah.
And he
Cindy,
left. Shame
she
on
started crying again. So I go, what's wrong? But now,
Call
Cindy,
Selena, girl.
now here's you right, Cindy J. Here's where
so mean.
the suspect thing came in.
You were sus.
Right, and we know the reason why. No, not me, Cindy. Not
No,
me. It came in my mind because you know what? I looked out the door to see if Duke was coming back.
Oh.
I don't think he was, but that's when. But I was thinking like, Shawn, I'm in a gray area here. What if Duke come in and I'm sitting there, and the visual is not gonna look good?
Ah. No.
But that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
But Cindy J, guess what happened?
What?
And now the white guys sitting up there, they listening.
They ain't say nothing. No.
They ain't say they scared of shit.
Oh God.
Oh, sorry, Chris. Sorry, Chris. That's the first time I heard.
I know. You like Harley.
She said, Cindy, was a moment of
I
confession.
didn't see this silly. She said a dust bunny.
She a dust bunny.
Cindy, she said, the black dude with the swag,
Yeah.
with the beard that y'all all love.
Oh, he had a beard?
Yeah, he had
He
the
was part of
beard. He was
gang?
swagged out. He had a Yankee fitted. He had a leather jacket on. He looked like he come from the BX. You know what I'm saying? And then he had that particular swag about himself.
Right. I probably would have loved it.
Cindy, she said in a moment of just, she must have had to get it off her chest, Cindy.
She said the N-word?
No, she said,
Oh, I was saying, man.
and I am not, I am, this is to my, sis,
I just felt like that's what the lead up was taking us
no,
to.
Cindy, this is really happening in real time.
Okay.
She said that the dude was
Yeah.
the baby father, and he's married. That's what I said. I
What was she
like,
crying for? She already knew that. Or
and she was saying like he
Yeah.
doesn't want any. Now the manager, remember the mother and all of them.
Yeah.
Now they're hearing all of this,
Oh my
and she breaks down crying again.
Ah! This is also fresh.
Like I can't even drink my coffee right now. This is crazy.
Hey,
Right.
coffee got cold.
Coffee that got cold. Munchkins
Snow
was
bunny's
on.
crying.
That's crazy.
You heard coffee?
Oh, Valerie said she's a slut bunny.
No. Oh my God.
Because she got impregnated by a married man.
But Cindy, now that I look back at it, the way he got up and walked out, it was one of those walks where he cut her off.
Right. He walked away with all that New York
Yeah, he
swag.
walked away with
But
that. He
that's
cut her
what
off.
happened. She probably told him he was pregnant. The fun's over now.
Right.
Like, yeah,
But
that's what happened.
but he said, but I guess she must have been holding on to this, Cindy. Maybe she didn't tell her friends. I don't know what was going on. She was like, I'm pregnant by him and doesn't want to be with me no more.
Of course.
And he's married.
Because the fun's over now. Like, why are you sleeping with a married man?
Now let me ask you this question before we go to a break.
Jesus.
Two questions. See, let me ask you a question. I'll ask the young ladies and then we'll go to the break.
Oh my God.
Because I want everybody to share.
No
Cindy,
married men for me.
Cindy, was it appropriate for me to roll over to this young lady? That's question number one, and talk to her while she was crying. That's the first question. Question number two, Cindy J. If you was in the Dunkin' Donuts and you saw a man crying after a woman got up and left and jumped in her car
Right.
and she's gone and the dude is over there crying, would you go over there and would you say something to him? And I'm going to ask that question to Valina Hayes and everyone in the chat room. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go back to the morning drive. You all right, Cindy? We're going to go back to the morning drive. DJ not here. Let's go.
Right.
Hey, baby.
I mean, it's something so normal.
Yo, that really happened at 11 o'clock yesterday morning. It was crazy.
Each and every night.
That's so funny.
They just
How do
keep
you always
balling.
fuck yourself?
I just walked into that. I don't believe it happened.
Just trying to figure out.
But
What
then
it is
again,
about-
who
I'm sitting there being
knows,
counseled.
That
who
just
knows
makes
what he's been feeding her?
special.
You know?
Yeah, well, it's probably
I'm gonna leave my wife.
Make
We're gonna
me
be
wanna
happy
sing.
together.
Make me want to dance. Every time I'm around, yeah, yeah, yeah. see your face.
Ladies Man
Yeah.
Live?
I just sat down and put the pieces of the puzzle
So
together.
we'll talk about that.
A couple of times.
Happened to me too.
Happened to me last night in the DM.
That's
Where
right.
you wear your hair,
Went on his photos.
where your
That
hair,
is like my wife.
style of clothes you wear.
I said, what? He's like, it's my wife, but we don't talk. You know he's lying.
Contagious,
You gonna say
You
that?
know he's lying.
Mom's
The what website you was on?
Facebook.
Yeah, okay.
You are so dumb.
Came in my DM.
get it from your mama. You get it
Hi, Yesenia Figueroa.
Oh my God.
Hey, welcome back.
Long time.
Congratulations to your daughter. That baby shower looked dope.
You know, mommy's the good
I love my
You
women
did
that
it,
way.
Yesenia? You decorated that and
So
everything?
listen, I will never ever let you go with me.
Oh, maybe she didn't know, Toy. That happened to me and I didn't know.
What a real
Maybe she
man
did.
means, 'cause girl, you got me saying, oh, oh,
No, because he did
If
like
she
this.
knew, if she
She
knew.
did like this. He was like this. He was sitting next to her. He was like,
Yo, that's
Oh, Sean is stupid.
what he did.
yeah, he was like this.
So she's been living the single life.
Now you messing with my money. You finna take half of everything.
You see, he went like this.
He ain't going for that. You know he'll be on the next episode of Fraternity Court. I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, I believe
You
it.
know.
When does that come on? Regularly? I don't know ever see it on
Nah,
YouTube.
it spoils it when you look at it regularly. Then you dumb it down and it becomes
Oh, I watch it
like.
regularly.
I love
I am a
it.
fan. I'm not
Sean,
gonna lie.
ever since I got on it, I've been watching from season 1.
Oh God, I'm gonna watch it. You guys have a lot of fun.
Watch it.
I love it.
Watch it on YouTube and
That's what I'm
watching.
watching.
Yeah.
I don't use it. I'm watching like
Billy, remember that picture I showed you yesterday? Come on.
So let's
I
get
see
out this
all
love
that.
face,
That
baby.
is crazy, right?
Let's dance.
Woo.
I know show
Yeah.
this
You know what
for
Joe
me.
said? Joe was like, that's not even her baby.
Oh my God. Because no lie, that baby looks like, you know.
That's the type of baby you look at and you a man and you like this. Touchdown. It's not mine. Let's go to court.
And she was crying and everything.
Real tears.
I'm like, bro, you should give it a ticket.
But to be honest, that baby didn't even look big.
No, it didn't. It just looks straight. I'm like, what generation did he come from?
Where do you think that baby came from?
I couldn't believe it myself. Like you said, it don't even look like
Two.
a baby. It really,
That's what
how did it come out of a child? Straight white. Like, ain't even getting no color from the blood. I guess.
Okay. We are back. It is Turned Up Tuesday, December the 4th, 2018, 45 minutes after the hour. Welcome back to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right. We broadcast on all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, hardfunny.com, DYS. The chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950.
Good morning, everyone. It's your girl Valina. Right now in New York, it's 38 degrees. The high is going to be 41. Out here downtown Stroudsburg is currently 34 degrees with the high of 38. And then we have Allentown, Pennsylvania at 36 with the high of 40.
Okay, keep
Oh. The
See
weather
what
is
I'm
sponsored by
saying?
Kelly B. Hunter at Winning Credit Repair, where she conquers your credit challenges so you can live the life you want and the credit you
Right.
deserve. Feel free to reach out to her. Her number is 833-294-6850 and email her at kelly@winningcreditrepair.com. The show is also sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply. Her location is 5224 Milford Road in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. She offers wigs, weaves, and all types of different hair care. Tawanda Seymour, ribbons, and bows gift basket. She's right down here downtown by us on 31 North 9th Street. Please feel free to call her at 570-861-9260. We're here on a Turned Up Tuesday where you get your morning started right.
Felina Hayes, where you get your morning started right. You're absolutely right. The show is sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply, 5224 Milford Drive, East Stroudsburg area, up there in the Bushdale, or you can shop online at BABShair.com. So we are back, Cindy J. Hold on, I just want to just get this thing going. Okay, you're right, Cindy J. I can share from here. All right, so Cindy J, we are back. Don't forget, we have our Christmas party a few days away, December the 15th. We're gonna make that happen, and also New Year's Eve. Y'all come on out and have a good time with us. CJ, so just to recap,
Yeah.
I was in the Dunkin' Donuts yesterday.
DD.
It
Where I
goes
go every
down
day.
Or
and
no,
deep.
it's just Dunkin'.
Yeah, they changed it.
They did what?
Yeah, drop the donuts. Remember I said that?
Oh yeah, that's right. When did that start?
Actually, no, I think it starts in January.
Okay, so CJ, for folks who just, we took a quick break, we're back. We want to take a longer break on the next break. I was in the Dunkin' Donuts yesterday. One of the brothers came in. It was in the Dunkin' Donuts with the white woman,
Right,
interracial couple,
right,
late 30s, early 40s had to be.
right.
They had a conversation. He walks out, and I'm not. This is all true. He walks out, and immediately he gets in his car and he drives off, and immediately she starts crying. And she got red, the whole tears, the whole thing. What she did, it was white folks, they get red when they cry. It's just something true.
Okay.
And the fellas, I was sitting with some of the fellas, and she was sitting diagonally next to us, and I reached out to her, coming from a good place, Cindy.
Right.
Okay. Maybe I should have mind my business. I don't know, but just the person that I am, I always try to reach out, Cindy.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, I would keep it real. Back in the day, 15, 20 years ago, it came from a dark place. A white woman crying, that means smash.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
dead. Stop it.
You know the opportunity that a black man would take advantage of a white woman crying?
I can't.
That's like hit the jackpot. You walking down the street, minding your business, and a white woman crying. That's every black man's dream. Look at Joe last night. Look at Joe. That's right. That's every guy. You walking down that. What's wrong, baby? Cindy, we were in the open, we were in a public place, and we were talking. And she shared with me, and everybody else, a lot of folks around, Cindy. And she said that the first words that came out of her mouth is that she was very emotional. Like I said, she said she's very emotional, and she's pregnant. Right?
Right.
And then during the conversation, few words later in the conversation, CJ, she said that, that was the baby father and he's married. And she started crying again.
Right.
But at that point, I didn't know where to go with the conversation. I was just like, I am so sorry that you're going through this. That's what I hit her with.
Right.
You know,
And then you
I hope
just picked up your coffee?
Yeah, and we was just like, hey, I even said to her, hey, listen, if you want to sit over here with us and chop it up.
That's the last thing she need to be around a bunch of it.
Talking about you. I know you did.
I did say that. I did. I said, you want to hang out? Because when people are mad, sound like that, you need people around. You're so she could have got in the car and drove up and I don't know.
I know.
No, that was nice.
Sean said you were so
You want to come chop it up with us? You can sit here.
I felt like it was so elementary, when you're a little kid and you say, you want to come sit with us?
The hustle in me was you can always go to hardfunny.com. And
That's what Valerie said. Valerie said, I want to know, did you tell her to watch the show?
Right.
Come to the New Year's Eve
Right.
party.
December 15th,
Yeah,
we
great.
have a Christmas party, me and my friends.
Now, Cindy.
There'll be other chocolates for you there.
Now, Cindy, we had a
I'm done.
two-part question with that.
And most of them will be married. You don't need another situation.
So this is a white woman, Cindy J, that's in love with a black woman, a black man that's married, and she's pregnant in a small town, Bethlehem.
In the town of Bethlehem.
In the town of Bethlehem.
She gonna see that way from Walmart.
Oh.
You already know.
And I believe, and I'm just guessing, Cindy J, I don't know. I don't think the Caucasian woman is as confrontational as the black woman when you're approaching the other woman, and the other woman is black. I think the white woman stay in that lane and just cry it out. Because I don't know if a white woman would go over to a black woman and be like, I'm pregnant by Gerard.
They do it.
They do it.
They do it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They come to you talking about coming to you as a woman.
Women Woman to woman.
Woman to woman. Woman. I just want to let you know.
That's it. You know, Gerard. You know,
Was with me last night.
you know, a penis. Gerard's penis accidentally dropped into my.
Oh my God.
Accidentally dropped into my coffee this morning.
And we got a little bambino coming. My father's a contractor.
Stop.
Now, Cindy, 2 questions I'm going to ask you. I shared this story honestly, Cindy, and I'm as honest as I can be, right?
Hey, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Was that inappropriate behavior on my part, Cindy J, while reaching out to this young lady, or should I have my business?
I mean...
And don't come from your gullet. Don't come... No, matter of fact, come from your gullet.
He's like, I'm not gonna...
It's more entertaining when you come from your gullet.
No, I don't... I know, that's nice. It's really weird because I'm not the type of person... I've never done that. I don't think...
Well, that was my next question, Cindy. But at first was I... And I'm sharing honestly.
No, you
weren't. Was I... where you going? Because I need your opinion. Okay, get it. Cindy J.
Yeah.
And sharing this story is I'm just being 100% honest.
Right.
And like I said, 15 years ago, I would have came from a dark place. Snow Bunny crying.
I'm jealous. It would have been there.
It would have been yeah. Let's go to the Motel 12.
Motel 12.
We have a different cry.
I'm tired. I can't. But that was good.
I just want to make sure, I don't.
You felt it, so you did it. You reached out.
Okay.
Got yourself a little drama too. Sounds good.
Right. Now, Cindy, my question to you is this: if you saw a brother, let them sit out there for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. If you saw a brother, okay, let me ask you now. You back. Was it appropriate behavior on my end, Valina Hayes, to go over and talk to the young lady?
I think it was fine.
Okay.
You were coming from the right place. You weren't trying to like kick game with her. So.
Okay, cool.
It's cool.
Cool. CJ, and I'll ask Valina Hayes and the ladies in the chat room, especially Carmencita, with a gallon of fun. Right? See, that's what it is. Cindy, if you saw a brother in a Dunkin' Donuts with a white woman, and all of a sudden, you see them talking, all of a sudden she whispers a few things, and she gets up and leaves, and the brother, and matter of fact, she was a good-looking woman, and the guy was a good-looking dude, see?
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
They gonna make a pretty baby.
They'll make a pretty baby.
Woo!
Cindy, would you, Cindy J, would you,
That's why
would
she was
you,
crying.
if you saw, if you're sitting with your homegirls and you saw this fine brother with the beard, light skin, kind of look like Steph, little Steph Curry, got a little Steph in him, you got the gray eyes.
Light skin guys with beards weird me out.
Okay, without the beard.
Is that weird?
You like light skin guys though?
Yeah.
Okay, no beard. He got gray eyes like you prefer.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like a beard should be on the darker guys.
Look, I think that might be racist. See, Zenny, and you saw this dude crying.
Right.
The woman walked. She's gone. She got in the car. She's out.
Yo, Carmencita.
Oh my God, Carmencita.
CJ.
You're hilarious.
CJ.
So romantic.
Would you go over to this fine brother, Steph Curry without the big hazel eyes?
Ooh.
He's crying, Cindy. And he gave you eye contact like the lady gave. He gave me eye contact. Would you go over to this brother and chop it up with him, or would you just mind your business?
I think I would just, I mean, if if we made eye contact, I would probably smile at him or something. But I probably wouldn't go over because that's just not me. Like,
So the dude like,
Oh.
I might think there's something wrong with him and keep my distance.
So Cindy, if a young man was sitting there weeping,
sobbing,
crying, his coffee shaking like this. He's trying to drink his coffee.
She said she's not gonna do it. She already said.
Okay, you're not gonna do it, Cindy?
No, yeah, I'll just I'll smile at him.
Okay, cool.
Like I'll do like one of those, like Hey,
You want to see you do that?
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Before I ask
But you know what? I've never come into contact with people in the public crying. I've never seen it.
Well,
maybe you just didn't recognize
maybe you just been in this hood too long. Before we get to Valina. Hashtag Where's Joe? Everybody, let's clap for Joe.
Joe.
Over here, the Red Ink Radio family. Joe, you see a snow bunny crying.
Doesn't have to be a snow bunny.
It's a bunny.
That is hilarious.
Shout out to my mom. She said, I would ask him if he's okay. I know you would, Mom.
But Cindy, why wouldn't you ask him? But Cindy, why wouldn't you? But Cindy, hold on, sister, you wouldn't even nothing? Just wave and smile and leave after you saw what happened? Okay, Joe, Cindy, you have no.
I don't like a confrontational, like
You
not
just
that
asked
I'm
me, what's confrontation about? Ask somebody, thought you
I
okay?
know, but it's like coming in, like coming in. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I'm like socially awkward. It's really weird.
It's just weird, man. You need. There's something going on. Linda did a job on you. Joe, before we get shout out to Linda Jager. Hashtag clear skin.
I would help if somebody needed help.
You answer the question. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not doing nothing.
Joe, what you gonna do?
Joe, brother walks out, whisper to the snow bunny. And the bunny's in the she crying. And you're sitting there with your man, and the bunny gives you eye contact.
Joe's face.
You see what I did? I went up. I just did I went the whole 9 with it.
Stop it.
So if you saw a snow bunny crying after a black man left that bunny.
You stupid.
You say it like that.
Right, it's the way he's saying it.
After that, Joe, what are you doing? Are you going? Okay, Cindy J's doing nothing.
So,
she's waving.
Like if somebody's like crying like that in a public place, that's a different kind of cry. That's a person that's not completely, but to a level is broken. And I can't, I don't want to be that person that just leaves them there and lets them just like wallow, you know what I mean?
Right. So you would have some compassion.
Say something.
You got some compassion in your heart. So you would say something. Like what would you say? Like what would be the first thing you would say?
I would do what you did.
Right.
I would just walk over, ask her if she's okay. I'd probably buy her another coffee.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Decaf, she's
go.
pregnant.
Did you buy her a coffee
gotta
shop?
do
No, I didn't. No, I didn't buy nothing.
It's gotta be decaf. She's pregnant.
I didn't offer anything but my ear.
No, you did, and you asked her to come sit with you guys. So
Right. Now, Valina Hayes.
That's nice, Joe. It's great.
CJ, this brother. I want to know what the chat room is saying too, because I have no idea what they're saying.
They're saying that you did the right thing.
Valina Hayes. This brother crying. The brother that, matter of fact, that you said that was beautiful or whatever you said to him the other day on the.
Oh, him?
Him, that guy. What did you say to him? You said,
hi, you're handsome.
Hi, you're handsome, that guy. That guy. Hi, you're handsome, that guy. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
See? Okay, that guy, woman walked away from him, and he's crying inside in Dunkin' Donuts. Or Dunkin'. You said it's Dunkin'. Now.
Right.
Dunkin'.
It's always gonna be DD.
Right. And he gives you a little eye contact while he's crying. Cindy said she'll just smile, wave, and leave. Joe will offer a coffee and see what's going on. Valina Hayes, you seen this brother crying, and the snow bunny walked away. What would you do?
No, I would walk up to him and ask if he's okay. It happened to me before.
Can you please share?
Yeah, I was actually, where was I? I think I was walking to Wawa.
And
this guy was, the guy was, he was crying, but he was crying like one of those snow bunny cries. Like he was like, like really, and I was like, are you okay? Like that, and he was like, he said he had just gotten into an accident.
Oh my God.
And he was saying that his girlfriend drove off because they got in an argument, but they had just gotten into a car accident, and he got out the car because they were arguing so bad, and he got out the car because he didn't have a license and he was driving.
Oh.
But she pulled off and left him. Because she was angry with him, and they were both hurt in the accident. His arm was all messed up.
What?
Oh my God. So
I said, is there something I can do for you? Like call, of course he didn't want me to call 911 because he didn't want to report the accident. So I asked him if I could, give him a few dollars or something like that. So I wound up giving him $20 to catch an Uber. wherever he lived or something like that. But he was like, "Thank you so much," and I was like, you know, I
And
prayed
his
for
arm
him,
was
and
falling off?
his arm was all bloody. It was terrible. Yeah, and he was
Believe
actually
it.
crying pretty hard.
Belina Hayes, I'm gonna clap for you.
Melina, that's so nice.
Couldn't
is
get him
so
on
nice.
car with a bloody arm, so I gave him $20 to catch a Uber. But I prayed with him. You know, I said, "Hopefully
What?
everything works out." Yeah.
You stopped and threw some holy water on him?
No, I just prayed with him. I said,
She's praying at Walmart. She's praying at this one.
but the poor
She's
guy,
helping
his
people.
whole arm was bloody though. I'm
Yeah.
like, how could his girlfriend just pull off like that?
Now, CJ,
It's crazy.
I know.
People is mean.
You never know, though. What goes on? She got her side of the story.
Yeah.
yo, what the Cindy?
You know.
She probably told him not to make the left, and he did. And
Right,
got
it
into
got
the
an accident and everything
So
went
she
left.
drove off.
But
So she drove off.
She was done with
Because
him.
it's probably
She had it up to here when she
it was probably his
went
car.
Tehran.
It was right. She was probably
was
already
his
done with him, and then that happened, and it was probably in her car.
Right.
It was just terrible.
Right.
I'm like, how could you pull off? Even if he's your worst, like, you know, you hate him. How do
Yes.
you pull off and leave him in that type of condition?
I know.
Now, Cindy J,
But Melina's so sweet. She's an angel.
talking about crying as a man.
Thanks so much.
That's why I keep you close, you know. These demons be trying to get me, girl.
I got it. Got it.
You Melina on your side.
So I want to know what the folks are doing in the chat room, Cindy J. Well, so Cindy, are you saying that?
Yeah, and Diane Hall, she said,
Cindy, anybody, if you saw anybody in the street crying, you would just keep it pushing?
I mean,
It's okay.
I
No,
can't
except for the
say-
dog. Now she stopped for the dog.
Now you
I
stopped
see,
for
I
a dog
stopped.
that fit the crap out of you. You did that.
I vibe better with animals. The vibe is
Especially
different.
with wild animals.
Oh God.
You
I
have
know.
a dog gnaw your finger off, and then you won't stop for nobody that's crying.
I mean,
Cindy, if
like
you
maybe like a child.
no, an adult. No. That's
Children
even
of the
more
corn,
weird.
It might be children
Now
of the
that
corn.
be if I see a child crying, I don't know. I don't
Like
know.
if they were
I'm
alone. But like in a, I don't
Cindy
know.
J, you're in an adult situation and you see an adult crying.
Look, my mom put it. She would help a child. What's wrong with me, mom? I just.
No, it's fine.
I
If
don't
that's
know,
the way
it's
it is,
weird.
it's all good. So if you see an adult cry, all right, okay. So
But the thing is that it's never happened to me. But if I'm like moved to do something, but just knowing me how I am, I probably wouldn't. I would just be like, oh my god. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to say. I wouldn't know what to say to even get
Just
started.
say, how are you? You all right?
just say you're all right.
You all right?
That's it.
That's
Because you
it.
never know. Like people might be ready to
That's
jump
all you
off
gotta
a
say.
bridge,
You're
know what I
smart
mean?
women.
Might
The only thing you
save
gotta
their
do is
life.
say, "Are you all right?"
Okay.
Then when it
I
gets
went right to it. I
crazy-
said, "You all right? What happened?" Because you know all the
Oh,
no's
Sean
just came
knows,
in.
yeah, all
I know,
those-
Sean was like,
Because I'm
what
not gonna be
happened?
like sitting there. Because I need to know what happened.
Right.
All right. So I just want to know because I wanted to share this story because I know I didn't do anything inappropriate,
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
but that could go left real fast.
Well, your girl could walk in and
Yeah.
you consoling this stuff.
Yeah. Why you what? Who she crying? Who this?
Where you told Nikki about this story?
Who that?
Was she home when you were out
No,
here
not at all.
consoling the
Not-
hair
Yeah, while I'm out
of
right,
Bethlehem?
right, that's right. While I'm out here having a public service with snow bunnies.
Right. What you caring for? Why you so concerned, Sean?
Yeah, but I just think that that's the right thing to do. But
No,
Cindy,
it
are you
wasn't.
going in that dark place? Is that a dark place? If your man came home and said, "Listen, I consoled the snow bunny,"
Yeah, I would be like, what?
You stupid.
I would. I would be like, what
That's probably
happened?
your baby.
And then if he would explain it the way you would explain it,
Mhm.
I would have been like, well, why'd you even go over there and ask her what's wrong with her?
Oh, snappy snap.
really?
And then he's gonna be like, because I went to her, she was alright. No, you went over there because you thought she was pretty and you wanted to go see if she was alright. Because you could have left her there. Anybody else could have asked her
Cindy,
if she was
and to
alright.
answer that question, Cindy J, if it was an ugly chick, Cindy J, if it was an ugly woman,
Right.
I would still hello.
What? Oh.
But I don't
CJ,
know if she's
CJ.
ugly or not when you
Cindy,
coming
well,
home to
she's
tell
a-
your
she's a-
girl what happened.
Cindy, she was a very pretty young lady, but Cindy J, you would really go that way with your man
I mean, I
after
probably,
he's coming home
I
sharing
probably
with you
wouldn't drag
honestly.
it, but I would say some. I would be like, oh,
But
that's
why
what
would
you out
you
here
go?
doing?
But why would you go
you out
right
here
to?
saving girls
But,
and
but,
Dunkin'
but,
Donuts?
but why you
You
going
were
right
supposed
to the?
to be
But
at
why you going
Walmart.
right to negative zone? He's coming home sharing with you a story.
Mm.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up, team. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's your boy, Rob Holler,
No.
Holla, 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 holla.
Hey, Rel, did I do the right?
Rel,
Rel, did I do the right thing, bro? Because in my heart, I did the right thing, bro.
Whatever.
Where was you at when you did this?
Dunkin' Donuts.
He wasn't in the dark alley, and
I was in the Dunkin' Donuts.
But you was in PA.
Yeah, I was right down, yeah, right where I live.
Yeah, I'm not doing that in New York.
what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen if you see a girl
Hold on.
crying?
Yeah, if you see, so Rel, if you see a dude suddenly walk away from a female in a restaurant, he gets in his car. Matter of fact, he had a really nice car too.
Oh, I'm sure
I
he
know
did. Because he
Yeah,
sounds
well,
like he's swaggy.
Yeah, he had a really nice late
Swaggy
model
enough to
kind of
pregnant
German
the
kind of
girl
car.
and leave her.
And Rel, he drives off. He's gone.
He had the lacrosse.
Yeah, he had the LaCroix, brand new. And Rel, the young lady is sitting there crying. And she gives you the eye contact. In New York, what are you
Well,
doing?
he's in a public place.
He's in a public
Not
place.
like you in a black alley somewhere.
What would you do, Rel?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna look at her like, oh, that's I don't know what happened, but I'm not saying nothing. In New York, it's a different vibe over here. Like I'd be like, oh, what's wrong? You going back to the restaurant? I'd be like, mind your business. Like, leave me alone. See, I'm not the move.
What?
Yeah, because I mean that could happen. You could get an adverse reaction.
Okay. All right.
New York is different. New York, the attitude is different. Like, not have that. Now she can cry. Just go ahead. Act like nothing.
But then you ask her and she gives you an attitude, then you just walk away and you've done what you needed to do.
Rel, I think you might be projecting.
Huh?
We find out if she's gonna give me an attitude because I'm not acting.
My God, Rel,
I feel
Rel,
you. Well,
Black heart.
yo, Rel, you're not
I'm
nothing,
saying.
Rel, nothing.
I've seen plenty in New York City. I've seen plenty of women crying in the street.
Oh my God. You might have been entertaining an angel, Rel.
You know she's gonna tell me about my business. Then the whole would do pull back up. Then she's going. Then they'll turn around and flip on you like, oh, he was trying to holler at me. And then, you know, you're in a whole predicament because you just asked her, are you okay?
Now you caught up.
All right,
Right. Nah, we good.
all right.
All the guys.
Crazy thing. I ain't even gonna mention his name, but as soon as I know, I don't speak to him no more because of that. He used to put his hands on his girl. The one time I tried to break it up, he pulled the knife on me.
Oh my God.
Who, your
Girl?
friend, your friend or the girl?
Oh, the girl.
He was my boy. He pulled the knife on me. I tried to, you know, like, no, chill out, my dude. Like, you crazy, wildin'.
Yeah.
He shot him out, flipped on me, pulled the knife on me.
What?
Now, I got PTSD from that. I'm not playing.
I hear that.
She said I'm not playing with that.
All right, Rel. Yo, Rel, we gotta go.
Wow.
Please, love y'all.
Love
Oh
you
my
too, Rel.
God. See, so there's a different perspective on this.
Ooh,
There's a different perspective on it. See, now I can kind of understand. I mean, you know, maybe you might not want to say anything. But in a small town like this, I don't know. But in New York, Rel has a good point over there. All right, so listen, this is what we're going to do. We have special guests coming in. Please put your comments in the chat room. What we're going to do right now, we're going to go back to the morning drive. As soon as I can find Belina's song, DJ Not Here. Let's go.
That's right.
I hear you, Rel, but I was sick in Queens walking up the street and this lady approached me. And if she hadn't approached me, I don't know what would have happened. I passed out. So I thank God that she stopped and approached me.
Just
and
trying to
didn't
figure
mind
out
her business.
You were crying?
what it
I was
is
crying because
about
you know how when
that
you
just
know
sleep
you're about, I don't know if you ever
so
passed out
special.
before, but you know something's wrong with you and you
Make
don't
me wanna
know
sing.
what's gonna happen next. And I was
Make
just
me
scared because I
wanna
was actually
dance.
pregnant too.
Oh my
And I was crying, and the lady walked up to me and asked me what was wrong. And I passed out in her arms. And when I woke up, I was in the ambulance. She was with me and trying to figure out, go through my phone and figure out my contacts and who she should call.
Oh my
So
God.
if she had minded her business,
There's
I
just
don't
some
know what
things
would
been running
happen.
through my mind.
Right.
And that was in New York and Queens. So that was in the story.
That just keep bothering me.
So I'm glad she didn't mind her
Just
business.
trying to
It's
figure
not
out
always a plot.
What it is
Sometimes you just
about
have to trust your gut,
That just
trust your
sleep.
gillet.
so
To
special.
help somebody. You never know. They could be
Make
on
me
their way to
wanna
jumping
sing.
off a bridge. You can talk them
Make me
out of
wanna
it.
dance.
I don't approach it with that attitude. But I feel what you're saying. I don't approach it.
Do you know a lady in New York named Mrs. Hall?
No, I do not.
Bosco, that is so. There could be a lot of people.
I know a Diane Hall. but no other halls.
No other halls here.
No other.
Hey, Michael Meyer.
Michael.
But it's empty.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to the 518.
Your gillet is always right. Your gut instincts are always correct.
I love the way you wear your hair.
And when you're operating in the spirit, God will always protect you. So don't ever try to wait for somebody to make
And your smell is so contagious. So contagious.
Now, if you're coming from a dark place, you might have problems. You might get exactly what you want.
I know you get it from your mama. You get it from your mama. The attitude is sexy way. Yeah. With a body a man would die for.
Shout out to the 518 New York.
I love my
Who's
women
that?
that way.
I thought it was a
So
516.
listen,
King
I will
518.
never ever let you go with girl.
The next comment is, you're going to play my track.
Show you what
Who are you, Michael Meyer?
Whatever song on here, Michael.
That's the guy that gave me CD.
Oh, the one that gave me the CD. We have to get the CD, Mike. We're gonna play it.
Michael
Switching
Meyer.
on two. You have two different
She
names.
said she separated from a man cause he didn't like his lifestyle. So she been
Could
living
be
the
entertaining angel.
Oh, actually,
Oh, 518 is Albany. Shout out to Albany.
to live the
Hey,
same life she lives. If you give me the opportunity, girl, I can give
What up, Joel?
just whatever you've been
morning.
missing.
Come on, we're gonna get this in a minute.
To fulfill your fantasy, fulfill your fantasy. Take the place you
Joel Booth, what's up, Joel? Yes, Yesenia, that's what I believe. I believe that if you're operating in the spirit, God will protect you. So you help those people that are in need, don't change their life.
Cindy, that's not
different than what you see. So
It could be entertaining an angel, it could be
let's get
intense.
this love face, baby. Let's just go somewhere, yeah.
Print this in your little emojis. I don't care. If I saw you crying, I would come help you.
Never ever let you go with girl. You give me one chance to show.
everybody just wait.
No, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Michael Meyer.
Well, send it, Mike, and then we'll. How we gonna play tracks we don't have? Email it to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show at gmail.com.
Said that.
Michael Meyer,
Hold
is
on.
this your first time listening, Michael?
Hold on.
Hey, guy.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Come on, we're back. It is December the 4th, 2018. It is 15 minutes after the hour. Welcome back to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right. We're broadcasting on all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, heartfunny.com, DYS. The chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Valina, right now in New York, 38 degrees, 41 for the high. Allentown is now 36 degrees with the high of 40. We have downtown Stroudsburg, 34 degrees right now, but we're going to have a high of 38. The weather is sponsored by Kelly B. Hunter at Winning Credit Repair, where she will help you conquer your credit challenges so you can live the life you want with the credit that you deserve. Feel free to reach out to her at 833-294-6850. You can also hit her on her email, which will be quicker, kelly@winningcreditrepair.com. We're also sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply out there in the Marshalls Creek area, 5224 Milford Road in East Stroudsburg. And then we have ribbons and bows gift baskets to Wanda Seymour. She's downtown right here, 31 North 9th Street, and she can be reached at 570-861-9260. We're here on a Turned Up Tuesday where you get your morning started right.
Valina Hayes, where you get your morning started right. You're absolutely right. We are sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply on 5224 Milford Drive, East Stroudsburg, in the Bushkill area. Also, you can shop online at BABShair.com and go visit our friends Donna and Abby. Singing Jay, hold on, before we get into that, December the 15th, a few days away, we have our Christmas party down at the Pocono Plaza Inn. Also, New Year's Eve, the Night of Elegance, the Black and Silver Affair. Go to heartfunny.com for your tickets. All right, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey,
Yes.
it's Strange Drew calling for me first.
Hi, Strange Fruit.
How are you?
I'm missing guys. I haven't called in so
I know.
Well, it's good to hear from you. All right, so listen, Strange Fruit, if you saw a man and a woman talking in a restaurant, and all of a sudden the woman whispers to the man and then gets up and leaves and gets in his car and drives off, and the man just starts crying in the restaurant.
He starts crying.
Yeah, he's crying.
Oh no, I don't know what that means.
Hold on. Well, it means that it's a breakup, or you feel sad about what this one.
That sounds like reunited. That doesn't sound like. That sounds like somebody got reunited.
Hold on, Strange
I
Fruit.
don't think he wanted to be there.
Hold on, Strange Fruit. Hold on. The woman whispers something to him. She leaves the restaurant, gets into a car, drives off. He's crying. Wait a minute. You're sitting in the restaurant watching all of this. Are you compelled to go over to the young man and ask him if he's okay or if he's all right?
No, I mess with him. No. I was that crazy to go by him. No, I'm not.
She already left.
She left.
She got in the car because she was leaving.
She was leaving. She's not coming back. He's just.
So let me find out who said they were saying something. Who's saying something?
I did. It happened. It happened yesterday.
That's different, because you a man. You gonna say something to the young man. Now you asking me if I'm gonna say something to the young man. I'm not saying nothing to the young man.
Why?
Alright, well look, thanks for having me on.
Okay, there you go. She got it. All right, come on. No.
Do we have what?
Can I get a plug real quick or no? I got a little stock going.
No, you're done. Nope. See you tomorrow.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, she missed your story.
She missed the whole story. That's why I filmed this. All right, so listen, everybody. We have a special guest. Could you please introduce yourself to everyone?
Sure. Hi. My name is Diane McFadden, and I'm the founder of Feeding Families Ministry.
Let's clap.
Oh,
Diane McFadden. She's the founder.
Yes. Yep.
Could you tell us about, Diane, your organization?
Well, I started it about 8 years ago. I had a calling from God, and I started this ministry. And God said there are people out there that need to be fed. We need to feed them without judgment and condition. So I worked for a church at the time, and I started feeding them out of my car.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And the church...
You started feeding folks out of your car.
Yes,
she did.
Oh, wow.
And the church didn't approve of what I did, and they threw me out and fired me.
What?
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Was that up here?
Wait,
Yes.
in Pennsylvania?
Yes, that's part of my story, and it's part of my walk.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did they tell you why?
They felt like where I was and what I was doing, they had a $2 million church, and they didn't want those kind of people hanging around their church.
Oh my God.
It's kind of going what we're talking about here.
Okay,
Helping
so-
people you don't know. See?
Yep,
Wow. So you was feeding folks out of your car
out of my car. Yeah,
with your own money?
Yep,
Wow.
yep. And I was picking up leftovers from restaurants and places like that, making them into meals, picking up things from local restaurants and giving them to people in need.
This is
Yeah. That's how I started. So after they threw me out, I was given a room in Mount Pocono, and this room basically had no heat, no hot water, rotting floors, and I stayed there for 5 years. So until God, just broke me down, started me up all over again, and rebuilt me and gave me all the equipment that I needed and the knowledge and the tests to do what I need to do.
Let's clap for that, man.
Oh, that's
Wow.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we're at the Mountain Center. I mean, we paid our price, we paid the dues, we suffered, and we stayed obedient. And God moved us, and now we're in a beautiful place where we're wanted.
Yeah. Cindy, have you ever been up to that mountain center?
Oh my gosh, yes, I've seen it.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I was up there recently.
Yeah. And so right now I went from feeding people out of my car. Last year we fed 25,000 people.
In the
my
Pocono
God.
area?
8,000 families, yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
And
So
this
many.
year we're going to top over $1 million in food going out.
Wow, that's
And I'm
amazing.
private. I get no help from the government. I don't get any help from anybody. So I have to raise all the money on top of it. So we're feeding about 160 families per week now.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Oh, wow.
And then do you
That's
have people that help you, or is it just like volunteers? Or?
I have volunteers. I don't draw salary. I've never drawn a salary in 8 years.
Wow.
So I don't get paid for what I do. It's all at my own expense. I have about 25 volunteers that work for me that also give their time. And you know, Matthew 25:35 says that if somebody's hungry or suffering, we have a responsibility as Christians to feed them.
We do.
So that's what we do, and we do it without judgment or condition. We're very family oriented. We have people there that'll pray with people online, talk with people online. We know their families, their situations, and things like that.
Denise, Diane, you're gonna make me cry.
And these
I
are,
know. That's
but
so
these,
fascinating.
but it's safe to say these are people that you didn't know that you came into contact with,
Right.
right?
These are people that are referred to us, and besides doing an outreach, we're there every week, 3 different times a week. We're there every week. We haven't missed any time with that. We also come into Strasbourg where the homeless are, and we do survival bags for the homeless.
What?
We do water, drinks, energy bars, everything in a bag. Clean socks, clean shirt, clean sweatshirt. All those go out. We do about 90 of them a month. We also provide free coats to people in need. We have companies that donate new coats and things like that. So we do that. So we do a lot of little outreaches. We have a couple veterans that passed away whose families couldn't afford funerals. We provided the food and things like that so they could have a funeral
Did you take
luncheon.
donations of clothes?
Wow.
We take donations of coats. Yeah.
I have coats.
Yeah,
I can-
so we do that. So we do a lot of things for the
Awesome.
community.
Let's clap. I wish I could clap.
Yeah.
I know, that's so fantastic.
Ah,
Right? It's so
Oh, my
beautiful.
God.
See, God always provides because you did this out of your own.
Now,
Always
money,
provides, but
and
let
it
me
always
tell you,
provides.
the walk was not easy.
of course it was.
It's
Of
not
course the walk
supposed
is not
to be.
supposed
So
to
I
be
thought,
easy.
well, this is gonna be cake, feeding
Mhm.
people's nothing, but you'd be very surprised how many people are against it.
I know.
You know, these people are lazy, they need to work, they don't need help,
Well,
let
that
them do
too.
it themselves,
Yes.
you know, so, but our whole idea is God called us without
Well, and I'm sure
judgment.
they're telling you don't know these people, you don't know what they're capable of,
Right.
you don't know where their walk was. They
Right.
could be a robber, they could be a
Right.
murderer. So, but you
When did-
operate in the spirit, and God always.
When
protects you.
did the organization
awesome.
start again? When was
In
it?
2008,
2008.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
I never knew nothing about this.
Oh, that's-
I know. Where can
I've never heard of it.
I
do you
never
have?
heard of
Is
this.
it only run out of in where is that? Is that in Tobyhanna?
In Tobyhanna at the Mountain Center, yeah.
Yeah.
We're totally private, so we don't get the government help. The reason I went private is because when the government helps you, they tell you where you can live, how many kids, what you can make, and
Oh.
then I want to see your taxes, your W-2s,
Of
your
course.
deed,
Right.
Because they
all
want
of
to take
that.
some.
And then there's specific, I've seen people turn down for $2 at
Wow.
other pantries. So we don't turn anybody down, no judgment, no condition. As long as somebody says they're hungry, we're gonna take care of them, and that's what we do. And if there's somebody coming in that's not totally honest, you know, I let God handle it. That's God's job,
That's the truth.
not my job.
That's the truth.
Wow.
So we do that. So I'm here to talk about our fundraiser that we're having on Saturday.
And you
And what is
okay.
the name of it again,
Oh,
please?
wait.
Feeding
Hold on.
families,
Feeding
ministry.
Yeah.
families.
And you're a pastor, minister? You,
No,
okay.
No.
Because I share this because if you go to Valina's Hayes Church, they do a lot of dancing over there.
Don't listen to that. It's coming from a comedian perspective. That's
Your
not-
guys do a lot of dancing.
We
over
do a lot of praising and worship.
Mhm.
But you don't have to be a minister to do these things. It's whatever God calls you to do.
That's
And
right.
you
know.
trusted it.
Yeah,
You know?
we and no matter what we do and where we go, you know, we pray before we start, and
Yeah.
we are very bonded together. And you know, I think certain people get an anointing, and
You know what's
you
CJ,
guys-
you know what's beautiful about this young lady? Like you can feel like her peace
Yeah.
and her serenity right now.
Yeah.
wanna
Like this is like her gillet is clean.
Well,
I
You
don't
got a
think
clean
she
gillet.
has a gillet.
I'm
no,
right.
she has one.
No.
But you know what it
She
is?
comes from a loving place, CJ.
But when you're approaching people, like you're not apprehensive. You just do what God called you to do instead of looking at them and going, oh, I don't know. Like you said, you let God handle it.
right,
You don't think, oh man, I don't know. This person looks like he's up to no good. You just help them.
right.
Okay.
That's
So
what I
what?
really love
This-
that about
this
you.
is
That's
amazing.
awesome.
God.
What do you do? Do you make
Going to
Do you make any of your meals,
This
or do
woman's
you
out here
just
saving the world.
or do you just get
Beautiful.
donations, or are they prepared meals, or Is it just
It's a pantry when people come in and they get to select whatever they want. We have volunteers that travel an hour each way to pick up 1,500 loaves of bread every week. We
Wow.
have bread, we have milk, we have eggs. I just signed a contract for $1 million worth of meat.
Let's
Oh
clap.
my God! Congratulations!
So the
That's
people
fantastic.
coming will be coming meat every week. we just raised money and we had a Thanksgiving outreach. Everybody got all the fixings
Listen.
for Thanksgiving, so we did that.
This is beautiful.
Yeah,
It really
so,
is.
you know, when God calls you, he provides every outlet that you need
He
to
always
succeed.
does.
You know, as long as you're obedient and as long as you go the right way. So I could talk to you for hours
I
about
know
things
you
I've seen and things that have happened. So we just stay obedient. God sends me the right people to help, and you can't do what we do if you don't know God. So
This is deep. Are you single or in a relationship?
I'm single,
Okay. All right. Just checking.
but in a relationship.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Well, no,
It
you
is
can be single in that relationship because you're single
Right.
until you're married. So
Right.
you're just dating or in a
Right.
relationship.
Yes.
Exactly.
Good for you.
I'm actually a widow. I was married 36 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I was a baby one.
She's like, I get to live now.
Now, oh, man.
So we have the groceries where they come every week, but we picked up all the leftovers from IndyCar races.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
3 vans worth
Okay.
of catered food we picked up.
Wow.
And we take those back and we make them into containers
Right?
with meat, potatoes, veggies, and those go out to people that are alone, people in hospice, single moms.
Oh my God.
We did 300 or 400 meals like that.
Wow.
So we do that. We also pick up sweatshirts that have been misprinted,
Yeah.
truckloads of sweatshirts
Yeah.
that are wonderful and warm that go to the homeless and
Yeah.
people that
Oh,
don't
but
have
like nobody's
coats.
right. Gonna buy them.
Right, because it's misprints on them.
Right, but they're warm and they're
Yeah.
wonderful. So
Wow.
we do that. We give out hats and gloves to people in need. We also come into Strasbourg a couple times a year and we cook for people that are homeless and they come in from outside and we cook.
Oh
So-
my God.
That's so fantastic.
So we do a lot
So-
of little things.
So, man, you guys do great things.
Yeah.
What fundraiser do you have going on now? This is.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me cry for a minute. I gotta cry.
But that is one thing I
I'm
think.
reevaluating my life right now,
Yeah.
Cindy J, while she's talking. Cindy.
I know, but I think that's a great thing about this era. They do have a lot of things that
Yes,
help
this
people.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, what I commend you for, Diane, is the fact that you did this on your own.
Yes.
You trusted God, because I know the walk could not have been easy, and He provides. Just like He provides. That's awesome.
I can't tell
God
you,
bless
like it was a tough walk,
Of
and
course
you
it
know,
was.
and people are like, oh, she's in it for the power, and
course
she's
it
in it for the ego, and
Of course.
God stripped all that.
That's
Like
right.
it's just, you know, it's
Listen.
just not there.
Listen, it was a tough walk in my first divorce.
How many of you had?
One divorce, 3 baby mothers, and one of my baby mothers 60. Everybody knows that.
Jesus, look, she's
That's older than me.
Yeah. She crazy too. You might need to bless her.
Wow.
She was
listen.
like, I think I'll stick to my own walk.
That's right. You don't want to walk with her. She walked me right into court.
Oh, stop,
Jesus.
Shawn.
Wow.
Where's your
Tell us
money?
about your fun. If you don't mind, Diane, could you tell us about your fundraiser?
Sure, we're doing a fundraiser on Saturday at the Pocono Summit Fire Hall. From 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We're having a craft fair with vendors selling their homemade items. And we're also having a mini turkey tray. So we're gonna do, we have about 25 baskets, 25 gift certificates to local places, and we're selling tickets for that. So all of the money that we bring in, we get 2 trucks a month, anywhere from 2,000 to 11,000 pounds from our food bank. And we have to pay for that food. We have to pay 5 cents per pound for that food. And we also have to pay for our milk and delivery charges. So any money that we raise goes towards those bills.
Okay.
Nobody has any kind of salary or anything like
Right.
that. So like you see a lot of the big companies, their CEOs get big money,
Yeah.
and the CEO gets nothing.
Okay. So share one more time before we're gonna give you the last word. This is beautiful. This is
that
something else.
on Route 940?
It's
Yeah.
right off 940 on Hummingbird Drive.
Okay.
Right. So can you give us the address, the time, and the place again? And we're gonna put Wanda Santiago Sheriff had already put it in the group room, but we're gonna put it again
Yeah.
on all our pages so folks would know. So we're gonna give you the last word. Let's clap for Diane.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I gotta clean my gillet, City J.
I know, it's fantastic. Well, we would love, or I would love to volunteer. How
Yes.
can anybody get involved?
Yeah, how can anybody get involved in
Yes.
volunteering?
If you want to take a look at our website, it's www.feedingfamilies.org. There's lots of pictures on there of all the things that we've done, and there's a lot. We also have a Facebook page of Feeding Families Ministry, so you can check out either one of those. You can give us a call at 570-977-3702.
Right.
And we can get you set up. We'd love to have volunteers come and volunteer. You can meet with the people, work with the people. We need men to unload trucks because it's tough. The trucks are big and there's a lot of stuff on them.
Right.
And it's tough for the girls to
Yes.
unload. I've done it,
Yeah.
but it's tough.
Okay.
So, when God calls you, you do everything.
Your
You-
reward is in heaven, trust
yeah,
me. He's
yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
So,
Well, let's give a round of applause for Diane McFadden, and we love you. That was awesome. Well, say it one more time if you don't mind. Just one more time, the fundraiser for Saturday.
okay, it's Saturday and it's at the Pocono Summit Fire Hall. It's on Hummingbird Drive in Pocono Summit, right past the Salvation Army, off of 940. And we have sold out all our vendors selling their crafts, so they're looking to sell some things, and we're looking to help them out. And we're also going to have basket raffles, gift certificates. We have great prizes. We have Sherman Theater tickets,
Okay.
QVC tour passes.
Right.
So nice.
We
Oh, that's
have
fun.
power packs and tools and great baskets from the community.
Right.
So we're hoping that everybody will come out and support us.
Okay.
And this will allow us to buy more food and do more things. Right now we're working on Christmas outreach.
Okay.
So we need sponsors for Christmas to help us buy hams and things for Christmas.
Right.
For about 165 families.
Okay.
So we have those in need that we need help with that. We're looking for churches to partner with us. So we're looking for all kinds of different organizations to partner and to help us with that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
everybody definitely will get in touch and
Yes.
please go support this wonderful organization on this Saturday.
yeah,
This,
right.
is this Saturday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this Saturday.
So
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
Well,
Diane.
thank you. Let's clap for Diane McFadden, please, everybody. Let's clap for her.
Yes,
That's
Feeding
awesome.
Families Ministries. We're so excited.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
so great.
Oh,
So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna go back to the morning drive. DJ not here. Let's go. Gotta take a picture. Gotta take a picture.
It's one.
No, she has to go. Come on, let's take a picture. Can we take a picture with you?
Yes, I'd love to have one for my
I
website.
have this on me all the time. Harvey.
She goes, what was it?
It was? Oh, okay.
She got me backing up again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me backing up again.
Yes.
She makes me feel like she's my best friend. I never thought that it would happen, that I found myself losing my true love. I thought that this was gonna last forever. I guess the love took just the wrong turn, until I found this angel from heaven with a smile that brightens up the whole place, with an attitude that's so sophisticated. That's why I had to have her, 'cause I know she got me backing up again. One more time, she made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me backing up again, again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I'm glad to have a woman like this that made me feel just like a new
What's up? We back. Who's here?
man.
Hey, Wanda.
From dating
That was an
all the
awesome interview.
women around the world.
Joe, that was great,
So I
right?
guess she is the one to
I gotta
change
get my
my
gillet
game
clean.
plan. But I
Very
don't
important
have
work.
no problem with the changing. change it from the bad
Hey,
to
what's
the
up? Oh, y'all over
good
here?
place. They say
What's up, y'all?
things come to those who waited.
Diane Hall? I said that.
I'm
Diane Hall.
happy to be patient. Now I'm good. She got me back in love again.
Karen!
One more time. She made me feel like she's my best friend. My best friend. She got me back in love again. Again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I'm glad that you're my lady.
You guys enjoying the show?
Your love just drives me crazy.
Hey,
I can't place no one above you.
go, 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 go.
Oh, y'all need to go get that Marky 3. Y'all used to be jamming like this. Pow, pow.
What's up over there? Wanda! That's it.
There's
Sean,
no
everybody
one
think you
gonna
look good red. You should wear red more often.
No.
Y'all stop saying
No, stop hating. You're hating
The
right
head
now.
gets bigger.
Clean your gillet out.
I'm
Put a pause on that.
Clean your hair. Clean your gillet out.
Everybody
You too.
She got me back in love again.
Clean your gillet, sis.
stop.
She made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me back in love again. Love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I found myself back in love again.
Will your mother stop? If a man was crying, would your mother stop?
Saw a man crying after a woman got up
In a public place.
In a public place.
Wanda, that was awesome. Wanda,
Shout out
that
to
was
Wanda Santiago Shepherd.
Wanda Santiago Shepherd. Thank you. That was awesome. That was a great interview. That's right.
I want to feed people out of my trunk.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just go buy somebody a sandwich and give it.
Sean's gonna go buy a box of munchies. He loves it. Like, yo, here. Yo.
What's his on here?
She made me feel
Round of munchies for everyone.
she got me back in love again. Back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend.
Too predatory or about the couple dropping their ring?
Yes, we are back. It is Tuesday, December the 4th, 2018, 40 minutes after y'all. Welcome back to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right. with broadcasts on all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Hartford.com, DYS. Chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Valina. Right now in Stroudsburg, it is 36 degrees, headed for a day of 38. New York is now 40 degrees with the high of 41. And we have Allentown at 38 degrees with the high of 40. Weather is sponsored by Kelly B. Hunter at Winning Credit Repair, where she helps you conquer the credit challenges so that you can live the life you want, the credit you deserve. Feel free to give her a call at 833-294-6850 and on her email, which is kelly@winningcreditrepair.com. We're also sponsored by the Big Apple Beauty Supply, located in Marshalls Creek, 5224 Milford Road. And then we have Tawanda Seymour Ribbons and Bows Gift Basket. She's actually located right here downtown, 31 North 9th Street. You can contact her at 570-861-9260. We're here on a Turned Up Tuesday, where you get your morning started right.
Melina Hayes, where you get your morning started right. We're in the building. You're absolutely right. Please support our good friends at Big Apple Beauty Supply, 5224 Milford Drive, East Stroudsburg, in the Marshall Creek area. You can also shop online at Big Apple Beauty Supply at BABShair.com. So visit our friends Donna and Abby up there and show them some love. All right.
That's right.
Cindy, we are going to shout the room out.
Oh
What?
my God.
And shout out
It's
to my
second shift.
shout out to my mom, Sean. She said, "No, I only ask women if they need help."
Now,
So
now.
the fruit doesn't fall from the tree.
Now.
That's right, Mom. These men don't need no help.
Oh man, well we're gonna get into that in a minute. Oh,
Where the heart's at?
In the chat room. Oh,
Where the heart's at?
In the chat room. Yeah, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Yeah, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Oh, where the heart's at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn it down for what? Hey,
where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
What?
For 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 what?
Hey,
For what? Hey, for what? Hey, for what?
Hey,
For what?
Hey.
For what?
Hey.
For what?
Hey.
For what?
What up?
Belina.
What?
Shout out to Kathy Roberts here and drop
Hi,
yourself in.
Kathy. How
Hey,
are you?
Kathy.
Hey Kathy.
This sounds like my cousin.
Stop yelling at the
Where's you
people.
from?
Kathy.
Where you from?
Where you from,
You
Kathy?
sound like my cousin. No. Shout out to DJ Cookie.
DJ
Cookie.
Cookie. Where you been?
Where you been, Cookie?
Shout out to Valerie Epps.
Valerie.
Maria Nunez.
Hey, Maria Nunez.
Yesenia Figueroa.
Hey, Yesenia.
Shout out to Bobby
Welcome
Bosco
back.
Foss. What's
Bobby
Yo,
up?
Bobby,
Bosco.
what's up, player? That's my
Shout
guy.
out to Rel. Holla, 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 holla.
Ralph.
Shout out to Frida Neely from New Jersey.
Hey,
Frida.
Elizabeth Hall.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Shout out to Diane Hall. I said Diane Hall.
I said
Hey.
a Diane Hall.
Hey.
Said a Diane Hall.
Hey, hi Karen, Denise Garner. Hi
Karen.
Garner. Shout out to Krista.
Hey, Krista.
Hi Miss Krista Caceres.
CCN.
Shout out to John J.G. Gatter.
John J.G. Gathers.
Shout out
That's
to
a
Tina
real dude.
Hayes, my cousin.
Hey, Tina.
Mama Senny, hi.
Hey, Mom.
Shout out to Latoya Peterkin.
Hey, Latoya.
Shout out to DJ Dutchy Bang.
DJ Dutchy
Shout out
Bang.
to Sarah Katz.
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Calvin Darkwar.
Hey.
All right.
Moya Dunlap.
Hey, Moya.
Hi, Nikki Peterson.
Nikki.
Hi,
Hi.
John Morgan. What's up?
Hey, John.
Samantha Singletary. Juicy,
Brooklyn.
Juicy,
Samantha.
Kathy's from
Naomi
Brooklyn.
Guerrero.
Hey, Naomi.
Shout out to Christopher McKay.
Christopher. Chat room member of the week.
Keep those hearts
Hey.
coming.
You the chat room member of the week. Hey.
Shout out to Wanda.
Wanda.
Oh, thank you for bringing your friend in.
Yes.
Shout out to Prentice Cox and No Paul.
Prentice.
Blackheart.
Renee Wilson.
Renee.
Keep those hearts coming.
Mora.
Hey, Taisha.
Shout out to Tricky Lewis.
Tricky.
$20. Who else?
Shout out to Audrey Johnson.
Hey.
Noroma.
Hey, Naroma. Feel
Hi,
better.
Shay Joy.
Shay.
Shout out to Alba Lambe.
Hey, Alba.
Mr. Gregory Younger New.
Young and Nut.
Joe Butter.
Joe Butter.
Hottie Toddy.
Hottie Toddy.
Shout out to Raymond Lambe and Alba Lambe.
Yeah.
Hey.
Those are
Shout
my
out to
friends down there where I
Carmen
live.
Zita.
Hey, Carmen.
Hey.
Valerie Epps, good morning.
Valerie.
Shout out to Tynetta Lee. Hi.
Hey, Tynetta.
Natalie Turner.
Natalie.
Rose Gladden. And
Rose.
Shannon
Nelly Figueroa.
Tanya Lynette over there on YouTube.
Hey.
Tanya.
Betsy.
Betsy.
Nina keeping it classy. Whitfield 24/7.
They over there
Most
talking.
Thank you. They over there talking. And
What's
Skydiver Todd.
Yes.
Hey, Todd.
You over there hanging with the crew.
You hanging with the ladies.
Yeah.
Shout out
Todd
to
is over
Sean
there.
Haynes Jones.
Skydiver Todd, you with the OG.
Brooklyn.
Shout out to Sheldon
Hey,
Harris.
Sheldon.
Hey.
Samantha Cousins.
Hey, Samantha.
Hi, Joelle Booth.
Jewel
And
Boo.
I think we're done with the
Good.
short time.
And also
Yes.
shout out to Kathy Roberts from Brooklyn. She
Hi,
said you
Kathy
guys
Kathy
are great.
Roberts. Thanks so much.
All right, so we're back December the 15th, few days away. Our Christmas party, December 31st. Also, our New Year's Eve party. Go on hotparty.com, get your tickets, and we'll get into that in a minute. CJ,
Yeah,
we're back.
we're back.
And I don't like what's going on in the chat room.
Hey, Gary Wheeler, what's going on?
Hey, Gary.
I don't like that.
What's going on now?
I don't like that the women, including Linda Jacobs, your mother,
What's
and
going
a
on?
few others,
What's up?
are not being sympathetic towards the men that are crying. Because we always, you know, there's a whole bad stigma with the men. But the one time that you see a man in a very vulnerable position, Cindy J, women are quick to turn their heads and keep it pushing. And not have that emotional connection or just that sympathy for another human being. Because the first thing that they do, Cindy J, they go right to the gillet, right to the negative, stay away from that man, even though he's crying. I saw the young lady walk away, and it's like we don't have no feelings, Cindy J. And I got a problem with that. And I got a problem, because if I was sitting there in the Dunkin' Donuts and I was crying, and Nikki walked away and I was crying, and there was a bunch of females sitting there, and maybe I needed someone to reach out to me, and they walked away because this whole picture of a man, that's not a good look. That's not a good look, Cindy.
Naroma said, "Oh, Sean, I would give him some tissue."
So women, are y'all?
I might do
are
that
y'all,
too to
so
Roma.
ladies,
Give
so
him a
ladies,
little napkin.
so ladies, are y'all that?
It'll be alright.
So ladies, are y'all that polarized?
Ladies,
Do y'all don't have no feeling for a man that's sitting there crying in a restaurant
You know
and you're
what?
not gonna walk by and you're not gonna say nothing and it goes back to your baby father that treated you like crap and then you gonna interject all that negative energy?
You're dragging it.
No, I just want to represent the men.
No, but
You
you know
haven't
what?
dragged nothing in a year.
Oh,
Let me tell you something.
But look, check it out, right? No, y'all.
No, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right now. That's not fair that more than half of these women in this chat room is saying that they will bypass a man that's sitting in a restaurant that's crying.
He got it. He probably got a little onion in his eye.
And I think that's wrong.
No, but you know what?
I think that's wrong.
It is a little wrong.
Linda Jacobs, you are wrong.
No, check it out.
Mom, explain your point.
No,
she said
but
that's
no.
not it.
And all the other women in these
No,
chat
check
rooms,
it out.
Yappy, how you doing? All these other women in here, you are wrong.
But
If
check
there's
it
a
out.
man crying,
Help him out.
if there's a man crying,
I don't know, but
Cindy
you know
J,
what?
you said,
Seriously,
Cindy
don't
J,
do
you
that.
said that you was just gonna wave at the dude with a smile and walk out the door.
I
dare
would
you?
do that to anybody though.
How
'cause
dare
I'm
you?
socially
No,
awkward.
and I don't normally do this, but the scripture says in Hebrews 13, let brotherly love continue. Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. So you never know when you're entertaining an angel. Reach out. It doesn't mean you got to take his number and
But why
take
you
him
got
for a car ride. I didn't
but
do
why,
any of that.
But CJ,
Reach
why
out.
why
Just
you
reach
women
out.
have
Reach
to
out.
go right? Why you gotta go there?
Reach out.
Why has to be
It's
when the
not
man
gonna
is crying and the woman walked away? Oh, he probably did something, or he's a bad guy. Why? What just happened with just a little? Hey, how you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I might do what Valerie said. Valerie said she would tell him to give it to God. It'll be all right. You know, we all
So say a little
couple
prayer.
things.
So okay, so she at least gonna say something to
Yeah,
him.
Well, it doesn't even if you're
Diane
not-
Wall said she's an equal opportunity
I
helper.
am too. Yeah, no.
There's some women that'll help. We have a lot of nurturing women in the chat room, but me, I ain't doing it.
But why you not doing it?
I'm gonna just be like,
But why you not doing it?
Because
You know
I
why? No,
probably have
tell
to
the
go.
truth.
I don't have
No,
time.
tell the
I'm probably
truth.
running
Tell
late.
the truth, Cindy. Tell the truth. You
I'm
know
late to
why?
work.
You're late to
I
work.
got to
but
work.
But tell the truth. You know why you're not gonna do it, Cindy.
Why?
Because of
Because he a
all
low
the
down,
experience,
dirty
right?
dog.
Because you projected to you
He
already.
a low down.
No.
Even if he in the restaurant, even if he crying.
I'm gonna be like, can you calm that down over there?
Trying to drink my coffee.
CJ, is it a turn on? And I'm gonna ask Belina and all the women in the chat room. Is it a turn on when you see a man?
Yo, Jewel Boo, you are wild.
Yo, CJ, is it a turn on for a woman to see a man cry? Is that a turn on?
In the right circumstances, because you don't want to appear weak. But
Who, the woman or the man?
the man.
I cry all the time.
But that's what I said. In certain
It doesn't
circumstances,
mean
it
you're
is.
weak.
It can turn me on a little
To me,
bit.
a
if
weak
it's
man,
compassion.
is a man that won't cry and can't express himself. That's a weak man to me.
I mean, that's true
Now, if
too.
you
But
got
it
crocodile
depends. If you
tears
always
and you
crying,
Well, that means that. But again,
that can make you appear.
again, it's
but I'm not saying that they are weak
Because
I'm-
if a man loses his mom or someone special to him and he cries, that doesn't make him weak.
Yeah,
He's
that's
feeling his feelings.
No, that's what I said. That's why I mean it depends. But if we get into an argument and you gonna cry, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Okay, but
But I get it,
it
and I
still
encourage
bothers me, and I mean, I know you. I respect your opinion,
I
Cindy
think
J.
I don't think.
And you and
I'm
all
just
the others,
saying.
you and all the others in that chat room.
It's
that
not.
are
A lot
not
of the
They're
sympathetic.
entitled to what
I know they are. I know. I get it. But that in that chat room, sitting there in your high horse in your chat room,
It's like
and
a
bypassing
couple
the
of
men.
people.
Because if I was in the restaurant crying, I would want a young lady to come up. It's pretty, ugly, it doesn't matter. I would want somebody to come up and say, hey man, you all
Some
right,
people
bro?
like that. Some people don't. Some people, when they're crying or they're upset, they just want to be left alone. They don't want to talk about it to
But
nobody.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you woke up and say you're okay and they cop an attitude, keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You've already reached out and done your part.
If I
now. At
feel
this
the
point, you've
need
done your
to,
part.
but 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to. And again, in my 32 years of life, it's never happened to me. So
That needs to happen to you because I want to know how you would react.
I know what I would do. I would probably would because I mean I've seen,
I mean, it's a difference between crocodile tears or someone who is just a man who is super sensitive and annoying and things of that nature. But if someone's crying and you can genuinely see that something's wrong, I don't see anything wrong with just stopping to say if you're okay. I mean, it doesn't mean you got to do anything past that. Say a prayer and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying to take them in and all of this.
Yeah.
Well,
So
shout out to the men who cry.
He said, yeah, City J, stop being me.
Who said that?
I'm not being Jewel Booth. It's funny.
I mean, it just goes back to even what Diane McFadden saying, like she was just sharing that with me outside. She said a guy came dressed in all black. She said he appeared to be the devil himself,
Yeah.
but she didn't go off of her own thoughts. She just helped him on the strength that God would take care of that situation, and that's what she did. So if you look at everyone that looks weird or looks like they're troublesome, or you're like, I don't know where they're coming from, they probably coming left, and you don't help them, and then something happens, you will feel bad. If you saw in the news like that same guy, you turned him away because he looked weird, he looked like he was going to hurt someone, he looked like a mass murderer, whatever, and then you turn him away. How would you feel?
I want all the men right now in the chat room to cry.
It's not about...
Stop it.
Everybody should help
All the
everybody.
men
It's
in
not
the
a
chat
male-female
room,
thing.
all the men in the chat room right now.
People are people.
Any man that is listening to this show right now, Sin Jane Channel, I want you to start crying. Because we need to have a good cry.
It's not even about crying. She was
Men,
just in
I
a
want
stressful
every man
situation.
in here to start crying. Joe, you first.
You
I
first.
want,
Oh, Prentice, why you crying? I got you.
see, Princess is crying. All men, put that crying emoji up. I want everybody crying because we need some love too. And you women are not showing us a drop.
I got you. I got you.
Belina Hayes is the only one.
Got you.
You women are not showing us a drop of love because of what you went through in the past. Shame on you, and shame on you, and shame on the rest of you.
You got it. You got it, bro. You'll be alright.
So check this out, Cindy J. I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh my God.
And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna come right back to the morning drive. Men in the chat room, start crying. We'll be right back with the morning drive. DJ not here.
Shawn, if there's a man in the urinal crying next to you, you
Oh,
gonna lend a hand, bro?
Come back with this.
You gonna lean over and be like, yo, you alright?
I tell you what, let's come back.
Got
If
you
I
thinking.
saw,
Now we go hold
I
his
tell you
feet.
what, I tell you what, we're gonna play this song.
No, I'm saying you had to pee. You should have been pee. Come back.
You in the urinal.
If I saw
Your
another
pants
man,
might be
if I
crying in a
saw my prostate, don't worry, I gotta go to the bathroom soon. If I saw another man crying, like if it's a hashtag Where's Joe, the young millennial.
Right,
If I walk down the hallway and I see him crying, Cindy J,
right.
I'm going to stop.
See?
And I'm gonna at least actually, Valina Hayes is absolutely right. The way he reacts is his business.
Right.
I'm going as a man that has some heart, that has some compassion. I'm gonna go up to another man and I'm going to say, "Hey man, are you all right?"
That's nice, Shawn. But in the
Cindy J,
urinal-
if you see another woman, if you see another woman crying in the street, Cindy J, and you saw another man walk away, it's in the questions in reverse. Would you stop in the middle of the main street and say something to this woman?
Yeah, probably.
So you would say something to a woman, but you wouldn't say nothing to a man.
I probably would be more inclined to say something to a woman.
That means
than I would a
yes,
man.
you would say something to a woman, but you won't say it to a man.
But I probably won't say it to a woman either. Like I'm telling you.
Cindy,
like,
which one is it?
I wouldn't say anything to anybody.
So you're not
If I
gonna. So if
did.
you saw a woman in the middle of Main Street right now,
If I was like walking by.
and you walking by and
And
she's
she's
crying,
crying.
you're not gonna say nothing. You're just gonna walk right by.
I would just be like, oh my God.
Oh wow.
I mean, I don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
It
It's you.
depends on how she's
No,
crying.
she's
Like, if
crying. It's
Yeah,
crying. The tears is coming out.
Like if
Crying.
she's not visibly hurt.
No, she's not hurt. She's just crying.
If she stopped in the middle of the
she's
street
in the
crying,
middle of
or
the
she
street
crying.
crying.
She could
I mean,
be
how many
terminally
times do you want me to define the scenario? She's in the middle of the street on Main Street and she's crying.
I'm just gonna stick.
Okay, cool. Valina Hayes, if you
Valina's
no,
done it
don't say that.
before.
Don't say nothing.
She
You're done.
wouldn't do
You're
it.
done. You're done. You're done. You're done.
What?
You're done. You're finished.
Why?
You're done. You're done. You're finished. You're finished. Valina Hayes. You're done. Valina Hayes. If you saw a woman
Why do you
around the corner on Main Street, right around the corner.
That's how people get got. Okay?
All right, cool. Cool.
You
down with
crying?
Real Holla.
You crying? You stop? You help her?
You
and
down?
somebody
You
runs
down?
up
You
from
down?
behind.
You down? You down with Real?
Again,
Hello?
again though.
Get him, Terry.
Hold on. You.
What?
Get him,
Hello?
Terry. Next thing you know.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Valina Hayes.
Right.
Valina Hayes.
Y'all didn't see that movie?
Hold your door. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello? Hello? All right. Valina Hayes. If you're on Main Street, right? Going to the Dunkin' Donuts. There's a Dunkin' Donuts right around the corner, CJ.
What was that movie? I'm gonna tell y'all.
You're walking on Main Street and you see a woman. She has a work attire on. She's working. She got the heels on with the slacks like y'all look every day with the stupid sweater.
Right. She might have just got fired.
And she's crying in the middle of the street. Cindy J said that she's just walking by. And I respect your decision, Cindy J. I do. I'm done with you, but I respect your decision. Valina Hayes.
I can't.
All right, it's
work
fine.
the hypothetical.
It's fine, Cindy.
I don't go good off the hypothetical.
Hypotheticals is practice, Cindy J. You know, firemen trained to go into a fire. That's a hypothetical fire, right?
Well, maybe after today, I'll be more inclined.
Exactly. Valina Hayes, we have to come back. We was in a commercial. We got to come back. I need to know this before I go to the bathroom. Shout out to my prostate. Shout out to Dr. Singer, a.k.a. Two Fingers.
I would help anybody in the chat room.
I question that. I question that right now. Cindy J, I question that. If Carmen Cena was drunk on Main Street crying, I think you'll walk right by her. Even though she had 2 gallons of fun.
I'll see you Monday in the chat room, bro.
Yeah, you'll walk right by her. Where's the heart's at?
You stupid. Where the heart's at? Oh, Lord.
Valina Hayes. Oh, man.
I have a good heart.
I'm done with you.
I'm going to answer the question.
Wait. Cindy J, look at me.
Sean, don't
Cindy
look at
J.
me like that.
Cindy J, look at me.
Sean, don't look
Cindy
at
J,
me like that.
Look at me, Cindy J. Look, see the eyebrows? Look at me. I love you to death. I respect your opinion.
But if you
As a young lady, I am done with you. Valina Hayes.
Yo, I hate you.
Valina Hayes. This is a woman to woman. Woman's crying in the street. It has nothing to do with anything. Are you even gonna walk by and just say, like, are you okay?
I would. I definitely would do it. I would do it. Like I said, it was done to me, so if someone had thought that about me, I'd have probably been dead.
Valina had a prayer circle in the middle of Walmart, bro.
Oh, no doubt. That's
So
right.
of course
But Cindy J, I would rather run into a woman like Valina than you.
That's why I keep her around.
But I'm saying,
you know how many lives you could save, Cindy J?
I'm an organ donor.
Continue. It does. Cindy J.
I'm an organ donor.
Cindy J, I'm an organ donor too. Means nothing alive. Back to what you said. Means nothing alive.
No. Sorry, you made me curse.
Mean nothing alive.
No, I would help her. I mean, like
she on top of it. I'm an organ donor too.
Oh my God.
Well,
it does nothing alive. We're both alive. We ain't helping nobody.
No.
You're done.
I would.
Out.
I would help, but the thing is, if
what do you do?
I would help her. I mean, most definitely I would help her, even if it just meant saying everything's gonna be okay.
Right.
You need me to call 911.
Right.
Something like that. I wouldn't put her in my car and take her.
Of course, but you would say something.
You gotta use. The thing is, you gotta use common sense, though. Common sense. And you gotta use your discerning spirit. I mean, sometimes people are scamming you, so you gotta tread gently with stuff like that.
So let me ask you something. If you were sitting across the street, this is another scenario. Just say you were sitting across the street, and you saw a young lady crying. You was across the street, and you saw Cindy J walking past this woman.
I can't right now. Y'all are crazy, yo.
Before we go back to the commercial, before I go back to the bathroom.
Oh God, that's funny.
And you was across the street, and you saw this woman You saw this woman crying and you felt a certain way. You felt compassion. But you saw Cindy J coming from the left side. And you said, there goes Cindy. Cindy gonna handle this.
Melina, no, I ain't gonna stop.
And Melina, hey, you see Cindy J stare at this woman and completely walks by. While you across the street.
That would be hilarious.
I'm sorry, that's too much. That's too much to bear.
Melina Hayes, what would you think about this young lady for sure today? Let's be honest. Give it to
Melina
Jesus.
wouldn't judge.
I mean, I would say Cindy.
Right,
Cindy,
exactly.
come here. I said, we're going to pray for this lady.
Right. So if you saw, listen, if I would have saw Cindy J walk by like that and I was across the street, I would be like, you are horrible.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say, Cindy, come on, let's pray with her. I said, I know how, that you're not confrontational or whatever, but let's just pray with her real quick.
And I'd be like, okay.
But think about it. If Diane McFadden operated in that spirit, nobody would be getting help right now. Because she's helping homeless people. She doesn't know their history. She doesn't know their intentions, and she's helping them. So
Right.
what if she thought like that? Then she wouldn't be doing what she's doing. So the whole idea is what she said is she trusted God. It's not an easy walk. You're scared to death because of all these stories. Some people do help people and get hurt and killed. But, if it's your calling and God's telling you to do it, you got to obey.
All right, we'll be right back. Morning Drive, DJ not here.
Joe Fool, my bad, bro. He said, Teddy J, you wild stuff.
Yeah, let's sing it. I don't want them not to see it.
Can you stop all the things like that? Kathy Roberts, hi, hey guys.
It's rough. It's
Where did you get this washcloth from? Yo, where did this come from, Sean? No, it's a weird stuff.
The thing is, no, a lot of times you don't know, but you gotta trust God. So I trust God. I'm gonna help someone if I see it. Regardless of all the stories, I'm gonna help someone in need because I know God. And if the lady got killed doing that, then maybe she serves her purpose. I'm not gonna go in a dark alley and, some girl sitting down in a dark alley and go seek her out. No, you gotta use common sense.
In the course, mess around and let it be the last. I spit it down the middle with no remorse. Thank God that He blessed me with sugar help and the best green. This cup, here's for the testing.
Lisa. No, John, where you don't even fresh. Be happy. And you're a Velvet. How many people you ever seen? A lot of people. John, how many current people do you see today being Velvet? That would be New York City. Cheer up, Sean. We're gonna get into some news and some sport, and I have a feel-good story for you, John, that happened right in New York City, the city of dreams.
Got it by the bush, personal purpose or something to push.
Happy, John.
French vanilla hazelnuts. It's too perfect. Fix me a cup.
Don't look at them. Maybe I should dye my hair. Melina, girl, they're great.
Coffee and class.
Old girl out here getting old. Yes, but I'm with you.
I have great hair.
Yes, you're old. Sean, you don't even have any hair.
Yes, I do. When it's good.
You have them in your beard.
Yeah, I have it. It's not on my hair, on my head yet, but it's all on my beard.
Just hair growing.
Yeah, it does. I just keep
Don't say I can get your hair grown. You said it very close. You don't have hair.
No, I can. Does hair grow on your beard?
on my head. Yes, it does. Come on, we're back. It is December the 4th, 2018. 9 minutes after y'all. Welcome back to the Shawn Harvey Show, where you get your morning started right. We're broadcasting on all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, IG, hardfunny.com, DYS. Chat room is wide open. Please call in 570-982-6950.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning. Turned up Tuesday.
Morning started right.
Morning started right.
Stop.
Morning started right.
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 See?
Morning started right.
Morning started right.
Morning started right.
Right.
Stop. Just quit while you're ahead.
No, Stroudsburg right now, it is not starting right because it's only like 36 degrees out here. High is 38. New York is 40 degrees with the high of 41. We have Allentown at 38 with the high of 40. As you all know, the weather is sponsored by Ms. Kelly B. Hunter at Winning Credit Repair. She helps you conquer the credit challenges so you can live the life you want and get the credit you deserve. Feel free to call her at 833-294-6850. Email her at kelly@winningcreditrepair.com. Our show's also sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply out there in Marshalls Creek, 5224 Milford Road. And she sells wigs, weaves, hair care, all of the above. Tawanda Seymour represents Ribbons and Bows Gift Basket. She's right here downtown at 31 North 9th Street. Please feel free to contact her at 570-861-9260. We're here on a Turned Up Tuesday where you get your morning started right.
Then Hazel, you get your morning started right. You're absolutely right. Please, shout out to our sponsors, Big Apple Beauty Supply, 5224 Milford Drive, East Stroudsburg, down in the Bushkill area. Also, you can shop online at BABShair.com. And also, we're sponsored by our good friend Jack Holtz and Associates. CJ, we're back.
Here we are.
We're going to get into some sports on the turn. See, are you turned up a little bit?
Yeah. I told you my head, you know.
Yeah, everybody, if you don't know, Cindy has a little hangover.
Just a little, you know. I think it's the brand.
What did you drink last night?
Some Woodbridge
Grigio.
Grigio.
Right, that's what it was.
Very dry.
Very dry, very boring.
Yeah.
You should just go with what you know.
I should have kept with my barefoot. They didn't have any more left, though.
You should always go with the Sutter Home.
Yeah.
Go with the Sutter Home when there's nothing left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a
And
problem.
Woodbridge, like, listen, I don't drink anymore.
It had a nice bottle.
I don't, Cindy, I don't drink anymore, but when I did.
Like I hardly ever get hangovers, so I
know you don't. I've never heard you say that.
Right, so it's just
what's
bothering
funny?
me.
Every time I've had wine, I've gotten a hangover. So I think
a lot of people say that about wine.
Well, why don't you just go, like I said, go with what you know. Go take a couple of Hennessy shots.
Right? I'm going to need a couple of Hennessy shots to recover, whatever this is.
That's it, right. And you still wearing that hangover 12 hours later. What time did you start drinking?
That was yesterday.
What time?
I started at about 8 p.m.
Right, so it's 13 hours.
And it commenced until about 11.
Right, so 2 hours of drink, 2.5 hours of drinking.
And then I went to sleep. I didn't wake up last night.
That's right. Yeah, you had to get that headache, had to get going.
And then I looked at the time and I'm like, Sean's outside.
That's right. Well, shout out to your headache.
Yeah, it'll be all good.
Embrace it. Cindy, we're gonna get into some sports on a turned up Tuesday. I think we turned up, right?
Yeah, we turned down. Believe it.
Oh, we turned down to help people.
She's doing like that asthma thing. I'm telling you, you need to do it, Sean.
Me, right?
She's acting a little weird.
A little weird. It's fun, yeah. But,
You want me just to leave it alone?
Yeah, leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
I don't got time for that. We gotta do it, Sean. I got time to stop and ask Melina what's going on.
We don't have no time for that. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, we had tons of news, but we'll get into some Harvey's House of Sports. That's fine.
Hey,
Harvey's House of Sports.
Bobby, the number to call in is 570-982-6950. Hey, you guys, the NFL played last. Now that's a setup. See, they set me up. The Redskins played yesterday against the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Eagles finally won a game, 28-13. So happy for the Eagles.
Once again,
Go
CJ,
Eagles.
the Eagles played at home, I believe. The Washington Redskins, Cindy J, is a team that was really winning ball games. They were actually the division leader. They played in the same division with the Cowboys, Redskins, Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants. Okay. They're all rivals from back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Right, and it's weird. Dallas play in the Eastern Conference, but they play in Texas. which is in the West, right? So CJ, 2 weeks ago, the before you get into the rest of the sports, 2 weeks ago, the top quarterback, I think his name is Kirk Cousins, I believe. No, I can't remember this guy's name. Joe, Princess Scott, what is the quarterback, the name of the Redskins 2 weeks ago? They started quarterback got hurt, CJ, right? Like he busted up his knee. I can't remember the guy's name. Princess Cox, no pause. Please give me that guy's name.
Is it still RG3?
No, he's done.
Okay.
Right, CJ? Now, guess what? And the Redskins were winning ball games.
Okay.
And then the backup quarterback came in, CJ, and he had a great game last week.
Alex Smith.
Oh, Alex Smith. Okay, Alex Smith. Who put that in there? So Alex Smith, CJ, was their top quarterback. Got hurt. But while they were winning ball games, it was on the road, right, CJ?
Yeah. Got that workman's comp though.
No doubt. Oh yeah. The money's he's good. So CJ, check this out.
That would be my goal if I was in the NFL.
That's right.
Get hurt.
Now, get hurt. You straight.
Chilling.
Getting checks every day.
You can still renegotiate the contract.
You ain't got to worry about nothing. So CJ, except if you're Kareem Hunt.
Right. Just no concussions though.
That's right. And don't be pushing white women.
A little torn ACL or something like that. Something light.
Yeah, something real light. Have you out for 2 years. CJ. Ain't nothing like a little torn ACL.
Right?
That's a turn on, right, see?
Yeah.
Dude, come on,
you
dude.
got a torn
ACL, son.
Let me get you.
How much money you made?
Let me rub your Achilles heel.
No doubt.
So if it was an NFL player that was in the street crying
Oh,
about
yeah.
ACL, you would help him.
Absolutely. You need some help.
But he could have
So
been a Kareem
a
Hunt.
millionaire NFL player crying, you would stop and say something.
Oh yeah, Cam, Steph.
All right.
But he's still a stranger. He could hurt you.
All right.
Look at Kareem Hunt. He kicked the ground.
See, there you go. Would you stop if Kareem Hunt was crying? Would you stop and console him?
No.
Okay.
Lovely.
All right, CJ.
Lovely.
Oh my God.
Do something with your
All right,
face.
CJ. The quarterback, Alex Smith, he gets hurt, Cindy. The backup guy comes in who's horrible as well. But guess what, Cindy? It was one of those feel-good stories. I can't remember his name. McCoy, something like that. Colt McCoy, I think, if I'm saying it right. Cindy, he comes in, he wins a dramatic game for the Redskins, right? Right? And now he's the starting quarterback because the other guy, Alex, is done.
Oh my God.
Right? Guess what happened last night? Colt breaks his leg.
Ooh. This is the backup?
The backup guy.
He got hurt?
And he was on the bench for 3 years, Cindy J, trying to get back on the team, because he was one of those quarterbacks that came out of college and like, yo, he's the next Joe Namath for the next Tom Brady, right?
And he broke his leg.
And he broke his leg last night.
Oh my God.
Now, Cindy, there's this quarterback named Sanchez. What's the name for that used to play with the Jets? Sanchez. Princess, what's Sanchez's name? CJ, huh?
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez. CJ is the worst quarterback ever.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, he used to coach. He used to play with the Jets, and he took the Jets to 2 NFL championship games back in the day. But since then, he's just horrible. He's like a journeyman. He's playing all these stupid teams. The Redskins pick him up, right?
Right.
Because Alex was down.
Okay.
Colt was the starter, so they need a backup.
Right.
So here come Mark. Mark is trash, but he's sitting on the bench.
Right.
Right? Colt gets his legs broke.
Right.
They went in the game yesterday. Like the Washington Redskins, if the quarterback didn't get hurt, they was gonna beat the crap out of the Eagles.
Right.
Right? The guy breaks his leg, City. Here come Mark, the bum.
Oh.
You know when you got a bum on your team? You know everybody got a bum. I don't care how you say it. I'm gonna put it that way. You a bum. The bum that never plays. Guess what? When Colt got hurt, 10 presidents. So before we start voting, the Washington corrupts, the Washington presidents, the Washington forces, and the Washington Pentagon. Before we start the voting, Cindy J, we're gonna vote. We're gonna vote in this room right now.
Right? It sounds like
We're gonna vote in this room right now. We're gonna start with the young millennial. Hashtag Where's Joe? Forces.
You're not in it?
Yeah, you gotta be in it. Now
I was gonna say I'm not gonna vote for my own.
Yeah, come on. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. The Washington forces, the Washington Pentagons, the Washington corrupts, or the Washington presidents. Which one?
After mine, I like the presidents.
No, but which one is it?
Presidents.
The president. That's one.
So you're not gonna vote for yourself?
He's not voting for himself because he feels he's not fair to vote for himself. He only gets one vote.
Okay,
Bernie.
Look at Bernie. So okay, Valina Hayes. What would be your choice?
I would go with the Pentagons.
The Pentagons.
So that's
You know
Joe's
what?
vote. That's Mama Cindy's vote.
Okay, and who voted?
That's my vote. And who said Pentagon? Somebody else.
Oh, LaShawn.
LaShawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cindy J, and I'll go last.
Oh, and Samantha said it too.
Cindy J, what would you vote for? Because this is what we're gonna call them. They're not gonna be called the Redskins on our end.
Corrupt as Sean, you a mess. Okay.
Cindy J, what would you call the Washington Redskins?
Between the forces, corrupts, Pentagons, and
And the
presidents.
Oh,
presidents.
somebody voted for the forces. Carmen Teacher says that sounds legit.
Okay. Look at Joe over there. She's beaming over there. Cindy, hurry up. I gotta take a vote. We gotta go to a break.
The president?
Okay, so she's going with her
my
mother.
mom.
I'm going with the Pentagons.
The Pentagons does sound
Okay,
good.
so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna finish up
Everybody
with
put
Cindy J.
your votes
Put your
in.
votes in because this is what we're gonna actually call the team.
Nina, what's your vote?
We always vote and that's
Pentagon, Washington forces, corrupts, and presidents.
Don't make no sense.
This is why we are the number one.
That's right.
Where can you
we
find us
change-
anywhere else?
And right, and where can you go when we actually changing the name of the football team?
Joe Butter, you can't give your own.
No, Joe, you done.
Washington elect.
No, but we're not
It's too
doing
late.
that.
It's too late. It's
The
done.
four choices
We got 4
are
choices.
Forces, Pentagon, corrupts, and presidents. Joe Butter, what is your
Which
vote?
one is it?
Y'all
The
always do
elect.
that every
Yo,
time.
Joe, vote your own, bro.
No, you gotta put it in.
Who's winning so far?
So far, the Pentagon.
Everybody on this
Give
side.
you the good news in New York when we do the news.
Joe Butter,
You have to stay
Joe,
there, Joe.
whatever the Washington forces, the
Pentagon,
Pentagons, the corrupts, or the presidents.
I got you, Samantha, for Pentagon. Karen is Pentagon. Thank you, Karen.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
don't think I can make
I got it, Joe. It's okay.
Uh-oh. We're going to go right to 10 o'clock.
I got it. I can count.
We gonna go to 10
Who,
o'clock.
somebody else voted for the Pentagons?
Yeah, I'm just putting it in as I see it.
Oh, wow. Linda was...
Don't worry.
I don't know. Linda came out the gate. All right.
But your mom voted for president. She
Yeah.
said Pentagon. Oh, Valerie says Pentagon.
Uh-oh.
No.
Come on, y'all keep it coming.
Keep it coming, y'all.
Come on. Tina Hayward says Pentagon.
Uh-oh.
She came up with Pentagon, so of course.
Uh-oh.
No, Joe Butter, you gotta follow
Joe.
the instructions.
Joe's doing a right.
Joe, stop
He said
it.
the Pentagon, right?
Oh, at the
That's what I'm
Pentagon?
saying, Joe. The Pentagon, bro.
City, you want to change that vote?
No, we're gonna take
No changing the vote.
But Sean, that was nice.
Pentagons.
That's
So when we do the sports, so whatever name wins, that's what
come
we're
on,
going
there's
for.
23 people in the chat room.
Come on, guys.
4, 6,
On this side, let us know what team won.
Oh,
Pick the team.
all the YouTube people left.
Wanda Davis says Washington Pentagon. Thank
Hey,
you,
Wanda
Wanda.
Davis.
Wanda Davis.
Thank
Where
you,
you
Wanda.
came from, girl?
She came in just in time to make the vote.
Linda Jacobs like, who's that? Did she join the group?
Hi, Wanda Davis. Make sure you join our group. Oh, I didn't say none of my things today,
It's okay,
guys.
Samantha.
Yeah, because you acted up.
Tina Hayward, hi.
Hey, Tina. The Shawn Harvey morning show featuring the Wake Up Team. Make sure you get us on YouTube, Facebook, and we're on Instagram, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. We're
The
on.
Washington Forces is getting their ass
Come
kicked.
on, put the votes in.
We made sure
The Washington forces,
The
Pentagon.
Forces, you can pick
the forces are still up to vote for.
They up to vote one.
Jonathan
Joe-
Gates, good morning, and who are you voting for?
Hey, Jonathan, we're changing the name of the Washington Redskins. Here's your choices. The Washington Forces, the Washington Pentagon, the Washington Presidents, or the Washington Corrupts.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be, bro?
Oh, Tawanda brought in Wanda Davis. Thank you,
Oh,
Tawanda.
Thank you, Tawanda.
Jonathan Gates, what is your vote?
And that's my man Jonathan, the funniest comedian in Boston. That's like I said all the time, Cynthia. You can't get a hotel in Boston without going through my man Jonathan.
Ricky Lewis, what is your vote? Forces, corrupts, Pentagons, or presidents. John Morgan, yes, we got you already here. Thank you.
We got you, John.
Tricky, $20 tricky. $20. What you gonna say?
With no tricky, it'd be the Washington $20.
I'm done.
Are we Eagles fans? I am an Eagles fan, but
I'm a Jet fan. We're changing the name of the Washington Redskins on this show. Cindy, when we agree that that's racist?
Yeah.
Hi, Gonzalez!
Hi.
Guys, hurry up and
Changing the
vote.
vote. Washington Forces, Washington Pentagons, Washington Corrupts, or the Washington President.
We're changing the name of the Washington Redskins.
It's your vote.
Yeah, Kai, you came in the right time, Kai.
Come on, Kai.
Kai, hurry up.
It's either the Washington Forces, the Washington President, the Washington Pentagon, or the Washington
Corrupt.
Princess, it's just you and Princess. You yourself. Who else voted for the corrupt?
Somebody else.
Tricky. What's your
Princess.
vote, man?
Nikki, are you working? What's your vote, Nikki?
Let's go, everybody on the side. Carol, what's your vote? Kathy, what's your vote? All right.
Krista.
We're back. It is Turned Up Tuesday, November the 4th, 2018. 39 minutes after the hour. Welcome back to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right with broadcast on all social media outlets. What's up, everybody? Chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950.
Good morning, everybody. In Stroudsburg, it is 36 degrees with the high of 38. New York is now 40 degrees with the high of 41. We have Allentown at 38 degrees with the high of 40. The weather is sponsored by Kelly B. Hunter at winningcreditrepair.com, where she helps you conquer your credit challenges so you can live the life you want and get the credit you deserve. Feel free to contact her at 833-294-6850 and her email, which is kelly@winningcreditrepair.com. We're also sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply in Marshalls Creek, 5224 Milford Road, and she is located in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And then we have Tawanda Seymour, Ribbons and Bows Gift Basket. She's right here downtown, 31 North 9th Street, and her phone number is 570-861-9260. We're here on a Turned Up Tuesday where you get your morning started right.
Valina Hayes, where you get your morning started right. You're absolutely correct. Please, sponsored by Big Apple Beauty Supply, 5224 Milford Drive, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. You could go online and shop at babshair.com. Visit our friends Donna and Abby. And it's also sponsored by Jack Holtz and Associates down in the Bethlehem area. Please don't forget, a few days away, we have our Christmas party, December the 15th, and also our Night of Elegance at New Year's Eve at the Pocono Palace. All right, CJ, we're going to give these last 20 minutes to you.
Jonathan Gates did the same thing I did. Washington Secret
We're not
Service.
doing
No,
that
what?
no more.
Jonathan, put that phone up. Jonathan,
Oh my
Jonathan.
gosh.
But we was on the same wavelength.
Yo, bro. Jonathan, I want everybody to friend my man Jonathan Gates. You in Boston, you go holler at him. Down there at Shades, one of the biggest comedy clubs in the Boston area on a Wednesday night. Jonathan, here's your choices, bro.
I pinned it in the bottom if anybody wants
The
to
Washington Forces, the Washington Pentagons, the Washington Corrupts, and the Washington Presidents.
Sheesh.
Hey, Jonathan, he's a big Patriots fan, too.
Shannon Simonelli Figueroa, what's your vote, honey?
Hold on.
Washington
Shannon.
Forces, Corrupts, Pentagons, or Presidents?
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, this is Amino Sade, better known as Bobby Bosco.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Bobby.
Bobby, your clap. He's new to the room. Bobby, that's my man.
Bobby.
What's good? How y'all doing?
We good, man. How you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Yeah, I'm watching y'all. I'm trying to learn something.
Okay.
You guys are doing a great job.
Hey, thanks, Bob. Bob, come on, real quick, because Cindy got to get to the news. What's your team now? I don't know if you vote. Bob, did you vote it on the team yet? We changing the Washington Redskins name.
Nah, I don't really. The only one I really like is the Pentagon, but they should be called a Washington.
All right, Pentagon.
So, wait a minute. It's the Pentagons, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. All right, Bob. Love you to death. I know we go way back, but we got to continue on with the show. Let's clap for Bobby. That's my man.
Bobby Faust?
Yeah, Bobby. That's
Hi,
my
Bobby.
man. That's my man. I love Bobby to death. Cindy J, we're gonna get into some. CJ, we're gonna get into some news.
Okay.
Body force said Pentagons.
Yeah.
And LaShawn came up with this name, right?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Shawn.
Woo!
Your friend from way back.
No doubt.
She picked
Back
this
in
good
the
one.
back in the people moving out, people moving in days.
The ghetto.
Where
Ghetto,
life
ghetto,
is tough.
ghetto,
You gotta
the
hustle
ghetto.
with your muscle just to keep you a buck. Walk, run, drive, but you sure can't hide.
Okay. We're gonna get started off with the news. I'm gonna let you guys.
Thank
I'm gonna let
you.
you marinate in that shot. I know you had to get it out.
Pause.
Oh my God.
You haven't got nothing out nowhere yet.
Stop. I can't. Why is this?
Let's cut for Sydney, front page news. Sydney, last 20 minutes, you. Let's go.
It's about 9:45. And it is.
Yo, Mark Smooth is in the building. What's up, Mark?
It's Tuesday, December 4th.
That's right.
This story, there's not really any local news, just like,
that's fine.
you know, so I'm gonna get right into national news.
Mark, what's your choice? This is the choices on the team. Hurry up.
Yeah,
Before 10 o'clock, in the next 10 minutes, Washington forces, Washington Pentagons, Washington presidents, Washington corrupts. We're changing the name of the football team on this show because of the racial overtone of the Redskins. Continue on, Cindy.
racial overtones. I'm starting with some national news. This was actually given to me by Valina.
Okay.
It's a very surprising story.
No doubt.
Preschoolers were served pine sol in a juice mix-up. In a juice mix-up.
They were what?
I would.
Preschoolers were given pine sol instead of apple juice.
Yes.
Instead of apple juice, children at a Hawaii preschool were served pine sol by mistake. A classroom assistant at Kilohana United Methodist Church in East Oahu was preparing a snack for the children and grabbed a bottle of the cleaning liquid from a cleanup cart in the kitchen on November 27th. The assistant apparently mistook it for apple juice because of its similar color. The school's director told the health department inspector the teacher was helping students in the restroom when the assistant poured the pine sol into cups in the classroom. The teacher smelled that it was not apple juice and stopped the students from drinking it. The cleaning liquid was in the original pine sol bottle with its label. The inspector noted that a rubbish can and other cleaning supplies were on the cart and no food items. Reports that emergency medical services evaluated 3 students who took small sips of the cleaning liquid, but none needed treatment. It is safe to say the assistant no longer works at the school.
So what did you do? Read this for me, Valina. Just to yourself. This is for tomorrow. Excuse my handwriting. Go ahead. What's going on here?
Nothing.
It says weave.
She gave the preschoolers
Pretty cool, right?
pine. Yeah, the story.
Yeah, I'm sorry, no, Mary.
Because you were paying attention.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because this is front page news.
I'm sorry, Cindy, you're right.
Oh, Valina's laughing. It's a little funny.
My fault. Mark Smooth said the Pentagon.
All right, Mark, got you.
He said the Pentagon.
All
Well, Mark
right.
Smooth said
Yes.
that?
Shout out
Mark,
to our friend.
you just gonna come out of nowhere and talk about that?
Continue on. So
but
what happened?
yeah.
The lady did what?
No, she gave the preschoolers pine sol instead of.
And how fast
apple
did she get
juice.
fired?
Did some of them ingested or no?
3 kids took small sips, but nobody.
Did she get fired?
Yeah, she got
But
fired.
that's not enough. That's
should go to jail.
criminal.
Yes.
But pine sol is strong as hell. After you pour the first cup, someone is
Yeah, she
saying
needs to go
you,
to jail for that.
How you
I think
pour
she
it
did it
and
deliberately.
serve it?
I think she did it deliberately.
What
I
else?
mean, if she did, how can you do that?
Dang.
Yes. Also, in other news, hold on. $5.3 million. That's the estimated cost of a new facility planned by the University of North Carolina that will house the Confederate monument, Silent Sam.
Here we go.
The monument has been the subject of controversy, but because of state laws, it can't be moved to a museum off campus, which I think is weird.
I think they should get rid of everything that's
Confederate
in the
monument
Confederate.
was toppled by protesters in August.
Right.
The University of North Carolina chancellor said Silent Sam cannot be returned to its previous home on campus because of public safety concerns.
Right.
However, the statue also cannot legally be moved to a museum, mausoleum, or cemetery because of a state law that limits the removal of public monuments.
Okay.
I don't get that. So the university plans to build a new indoor facility on campus to house Silent Sam.
Right. Who was a Confederate soldier?
I believe so, yes.
I don't know why they're doing this.
It should be done by early to mid 2022, but it's going to cost $5.3 million to make this thing, plus another $800,000 in annual operating costs.
Why?
It said it will provide historical context for the statue and for the university's broader history.
And what university is this?
University of North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm against all that. Anything Confederate, I'm against all that.
Right. They say to glorify the Confederacy's support of slavery while
Yes.
also accommodating those who see the statue as
Yes.
remembering a key part of the university's history.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't understand, and I think that
What?
they shouldn't be putting money to just house the statue.
I think they should take the
Who cares?
statue and take Sam and throw him in the garbage.
Yeah,
Because
then,
if they would have had won this Confederate War, we wouldn't be sitting here, CJ.
right.
We'd be out there still picking cotton and doing something crazy.
But also the simple fact that
I don't care about nothing Confederate.
that's gonna make tuition rise.
Oh, really?
Well,
Oh.
Because of a
yeah.
statue?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because the university has to build a 5.3.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So
I don't think black folks should even go to the university, honestly.
Shawn, you can't do
Why?
that.
Why? Why not? Why?
Because
We're glorifying Silent Sam that wanted black folks to be enslaved for the rest of their lives,
I mean,
and we're putting a statue up for him, and you want my child to go to this university and build a facility at $5.3 million with an $800,000 operational fee, and I'm supposed to be okay with that? When Sam wanted my ass to be in the fields and have my ancestors in the field, I can't let that go. Some things I can let go. That one I can't. And why does the state of Alabama, where I'm from, there's a lot of states. But I'm saying there's a lot of states. Valina, could you look up for me real quick before you? I know. Just look something up for me. Cindy J, there's a lot of states. There's a few states in this country that has the Confederate flag in their state flag that I think they should get rid of. State of Mississippi, I believe. The state of Alabama. Valina's gonna look it up real quick.
What am I looking up again?
You're looking up states that have the Confederate flag in the state flag.
States that have.
I believe, Cindy J, I think it's Alabama. Somebody help me with this. Valina's gonna get it real quick.
Yeah.
I think it's the state of Alabama, the state of Mississippi, state of Georgia, I think, CJ. South Carolina, North Carolina, all these states. They need to get rid of all this stuff, CJ.
Right.
Continue.
No, but I feel you.
Would you send your child to the University of North Carolina?
I mean, yeah, if I didn't know about the
If you knew about
thing,
Silent Sam and all of this, would you send your child to the University of North Carolina?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not that. I mean, the statue was there when they made the university, but
They're
that's like,
glorifying the Confederate Army that was enslaving black folks.
okay.
You would still send your child there?
I mean, it's a statue, Shawn.
Hashtag Where's Joe?
And there's a lot
Hashtag
of people
Where's
who
Joe?
feel like
Hashtag Where's Joe? You're done again. You're not helping a crying white woman and you send your child to a Confederate school.
that has nothing to do with the teachers.
Hashtag Where's
with
Joe?
The professors.
Would you send your child on
This country
hold
is
on?
filled with racist
Hold on, sir.
monuments and
Would you send your child on a full scholarship playing football to the University of North Carolina, knowing that they have this statue, Silent
And
Sam?
most definitely if it's on a school on a full scholarship.
A
If they send any black behind the
D1 school,
Joe.
a D1 school, City J.
I don't care.
A D1 school, full scholarship on the football team, and they glorifying the Confederate soldier, Silent Sam. Would you?
Glorifying
Yes, they are.
it.
They put the
statue's been there.
Joe, would you send your
The
child?
school represents that.
Joe, would you send your child to a school like that?
Is this I have a question?
Why do you think they have
the
HBCUs? Half these schools are racist anyway.
The law that keeps them from moving it off campus, is that a campus law or is that a state law?
It's a state law that they can't put it in like a museum. So they're willing to move it off campus, but they can't because they can't put it anywhere else.
Joe, would you send your child to?
Thank you, Jaquan Bay. Full scholarship. My kid is there. Thank you.
Joe?
Agree.
Okay.
You agree with
if they're paying for my kid to go there,
Yeah, forget about the
I'm gonna
answer.
learn your craft. I'm gonna learn your classes, and I'm gonna burn your city to the ground.
Wow,
Hey,
it's
half
a
the
little
stuff-
passive aggressive over there.
Half the stuff we learn in school is racist anyway,
Okay.
and it's in their curriculum.
But
and we
you
have
know
to
what's
learn
going
it.
on with this. Valina Hayes, would you send your child to a school, D1 school, full scholarship, whatever she's studying, to the University of North Carolina, and they have
Bye,
Sal
John Morgan.
and Sam statue up there at $5.3 million and an $800,000 operating budget. Would you still send Charlie?
I wouldn't encourage her to go, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to go, period.
Ask me a question.
Would you send your kids to school where they had the Confederate statue in a building
A D1
on
school. A
campus?
D1 school.
D1 school,
Yeah.
they get full scholarship.
Yeah, they're in the
Meals
building.
included.
Yeah, they're in the building.
She was just yelling at us.
I'm done with you, Sean.
I mean, yep, they're in the building. They're in the building. We're going right to Charlotte. Valina, how many? They're in the building. University of North Carolina?
You gonna see
The
Sean
Tar
with
Heels?
your Confederate t-shirt on.
So, Valina Hayes, how many states have the Confederate flag in?
Let me find it.
I'm telling you, Sean.
Oh, I just had this stupid thing up. Hold on.
Okay. Let's send it. Go to the next
I
question.
had it open
Jesus
while you guys
Christ.
were talking about this
Oh my
Confederate
God.
flag.
Cindy, go ahead, continue on. Just
Just really quick in entertainment news. The
find
song,
this real quick if you can.
the song "Baby It's Cold Outside"
Yes.
has been banned by a Cleveland radio station. They pulled the song from its 24-hour Christmas rotation this week, citing listener complaints.
What song is this?
"Baby It's Cold Outside."
Oh God.
I really can't stay.
And this song is what? What's wrong with this song?
This song was first penned by Frank Loesser in 1944.
Right. What's the
And-
problem?
Well, with everything with the Me Too movement,
Yeah, you guys.
they're saying that the lyrics are a little bit too
Are you-
predatory.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Over the last several years, many have called the song date rapey in
What?
reference.
Oh my God.
In reference to the lyrics, "Say what's in this drink." The song details a back and forth traditionally between a man and a woman, where the man tries to convince a woman to stay the night despite her continued protest, saying the answer is no. So a lot of people are feeling, torn regarding this.
Oh, man.
I love the song, and
Valina, do you have the information?
Yeah.
What do you think, Sean? You think they should play the song?
Yeah, I think they should play the song. It's ridiculous.
Do you think people are being too sensitive?
Yes, they
I
are.
sing that song every Christmas, and I never wanted to force a woman to do anything she didn't want to do after listening to it.
Well,
So I
good
don't
for
get
you,
it.
Joe. You're a quality
Why are
guy.
you making that Richard face?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, accent, Joe. That's right. I mean, come on, man. Folks are just digging too much into this.
But I
It's
mean,
just a regular song.
My thing is like in comparison to all the other songs
Right.
that's out right
That's
now.
out right now.
Why are you gonna pull that song? Because I really love
Valina's
it.
gonna give us the state, and then we're gonna shout out the room, and and then we're gonna announce who won the name.
So
change.
Mississippi.
Okay, so wait.
Okay.
Valina's gonna name the states that have the Confederate flag in it.
That still have.
That still today have the
There's a
Confederate
lot.
flag. What is it?
Mississippi,
Mississippi,
Georgia,
Georgia,
Florida,
Florida,
Arkansas,
Arkansas,
and Alabama.
and Alabama.
That's crazy.
That's
Those
not
are the
bad.
typical ones I figured.
That's not bad. I thought it would be more. All right.
Yeah.
So
What, that fly with the American flag?
no,
No,
that's
they're
in the
still-
state flag.
Still represented.
Oh.
Yeah.
What else have you done?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
That was good news.
That was great news, Cindy.
No problem.
Baby, it's cold outside. I like that song.
I like it too.
All right, let's shout out the room real quick, and then we're gonna before we shout out the room, Valina Hayes. Valina, we're gonna give a drum roll, and Valina Hayes is gonna give us the announcement on who won the name change. So now, Valina, what this means is on Sunday, when you give the sports, if you don't mind, or when they play, whatever team won in our chat room, whatever name won, you would say, for example, the Dallas Cowboys played the Washington, whoever team we picked. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, then let's go. So, Valina Hayes, the floor is yours. CJ, We changed the name of a football team.
Oh my gosh. Some other people had some good ones too.
It's too late.
Krista, she had Washington Natives.
No, but she made her vote though.
Yeah,
That's
she
a
voted.
good one. That's a good one.
She picked
That is a good one.
Watch that.
Pentagon.
Okay, so Villian Hayes, without further ado, what's the name of our new football team?
Well, the new football team is the Washington Pentagon. 12 votes.
12 votes.
The
Washington.
Presidents and the Corrupts tied for 3, and
Yeah.
Washington Forces had 4.
So the
there
Washington
you go.
Forces and the Corrupts and the presidents, they losers.
The forces came in pretty hot towards
They
the
sure
end,
did.
though.
Towards the end, they did. Joe
Yeah.
came in. If you'd have voted for yourself, you might have been in there. All right, so look, what we're going to do right now. We're going to
Better
show.
luck next time, Mom, with the president.
That's
that
right.
was a good
It
one.
was a
though.
good one for
Get
the
an
first.
A for effort.
It was
No,
it was
it's
good for
cool.
the first 2 minutes. I liked it.
LaShawn Hayes Jones.
LaShawn Hayes Jones, thank you. Yes.
What's up?
Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Yeah, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Yeah, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Yeah, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Oh, where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts
Turn
at?
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts at?
Turn down for what?
For what?
For what?
Hey.
Who's in the house real quick?
Oh my goodness. Ty Ty.
Hey.
Shout out to Tina Hayes, Mama Senny,
Hey, Mom.
DJ T. Simmons, Rel Holla, Bobby Foss, Elizabeth
CD
Hall,
player.
Karen Denise Garner, Dana Garner, Krista Caceres, Derek Truitt, Tawanda, Kai Gonzalez, Wanda Davis, Nikki Peterson, Kelvin Darkwar, Dre Shaw, Diane
Yes.
Hall, Prentice Cox No Pause, Renee Wilson, Tanya Lynette. Shout out to Nina, keeping it classy, Shay Joy, Gregory Youngenut, Tricky Lewis just left. Shout out to Shannon, Simonelli, Figueroa, Tynetta Lee, Natalie Turner, Valerie Epps. Shout out to Al17.
Okay.
Shout out to Anna Lopez, Joe Butter,
Yes.
Audrey, Hottie Toddy, Joelle Booth,
Yes.
Samantha Singletary,
Yes.
aka Juicy, Sheldon Harris, John Morgan, Wanda Shepard, Chris McCabe, Ellen, Noemi, Lisa Spear, and that's it.
All right.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, Cindy, Villian, what can I find?
Belina Hayes on Facebook fan page, and then Diva Forever 0706 on IG.
Yes, you guys can find me at Sunny J on Facebook, Sunny_J on Instagram, and Sunny J on Snapchat. The E is a 3.
Okay,
Where can they find you, Sean?
Sean, you could find me, Shawn Harvey on Shawn Harvey.
You can find Sean in the blood.
Find him at Dunkin', helping out people,
You can find him on the corner today.
helping out the
That's right.
hairs.
That's right. Hard Funny on Instagram. Listen, we love you guys to death. Thank you so much. And I guess we see you guys tomorrow. Let's wave at everybody. Come on, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys tomorrow. We are out of here. Cindy, cut everything off. We're
Go.
gonna play a song that's gonna knock us off the feet.
Go help somebody crying in the street today.
Videos.